So what you're saying is you're just gonna eat in everyone's ears.
Yeah, I
You're
got it.
just right now you're just gonna
I'm
shove a whole
throwing a
bunch of
whole. I've got a whole mouthful of stuff right now.
just a
Oh,
whole.
but it's really hot too. So, so you can you gotta do that thing where you like breathe around the food.
uh, uh,
Oh,
Chat's wondering
hi.
how the Shaq Fu cartridge is going to interact with the rest of the shelf when it goes in. I don't know. I don't know about the feng shui of the shelf with the Shaq Fu. We don't. Sorry, there's no pre-show this week. Unfortunately, this week was ass butt. Uh, uh,
That's a good
yeah,
term.
I think that's the scientific
Wait,
term.
hold, please. ASMR can soda opening.
That was
Okay, all
actually
right,
really
continue.
loud. Um, yeah, this week was ass butt, and so I normally do the pre-shows on Sunday or Monday, like typically Monday. Like I do them. I'm wrapping them up a couple hours before. Sorry, I'm wrapping them up like 20 minutes before the stream actually starts. Let's not make myself look better than actuality. So this week I spent all day. Uh, so my camera broke last Monday, right before the stream. My camera broke, and this week I then got the message back from Black Magic. I sent it in for repairs, and they're like, "LOL, sorry, can't do jack. We're sending it back to you. Enjoy, sucker." So
Have fun with your broken
have
pile
fun
of
with your
shit.
broken camera. So so that's a thing that I now. So I spent all day. First, I was calling around, basically like, okay, well, what am I going to do about a replacement? Hey, maybe I can upgrade. So I was looking into I was talking with my bank and like, credit and this that whatever about doing an upgrade, and then that led to me calling the government and finding out that a bunch of paperwork hadn't been properly filed, and so I spent all day dealing with that, and so yeah,
I love it.
this
I
last
just love
month,
it.
yeah, everything's been falling apart in this last month. I broke like $30 of irreplaceable light bulbs, which I guess really makes them like infinite cost because you can't replace them. I paid $30 for them, and now they're just can't replace them, so those are just
Trash.
gone. Yeah, so those are trash. So I broke $30
What?
in
But
light
what?
bulbs. I lost my
Wait.
credit
What kind of?
card.
Not to make you dwell on your loss, but how? Why are they irreplaceable? Like what?
They're not
What
made
kind of
anymore.
light bulb?
They're just not made anymore.
Oh,
So
oh, that's bad. So like you could maybe find some more like someone has sitting around, but they would probably be a lot more than $30.
maybe.
Okay, all right,
I
okay.
mean, like, yeah, they're probably like someone somewhere still has some in stock. Like if you're gonna dig deep
Uh-huh.
enough. I mean, I've managed to find older stuff than that. But you can't just, yeah, you're not gonna be paying
You can't just
whatever.
go to the local technology depot and pick a couple up.
No, no. So I did that. Lost my credit card. Broke my camera. Uh, Found out I owe the government a bunch of money. Uh,
Damn. Well,
it's been a great
maybe you could like
month.
maybe you could auction off the shelf of shame and use all that money to pay the government.
So on the plus side, like the crippling depression finally broke last night. So I actually
Oh,
had
wait, is it
energy.
just normal depression or is it just like it's gone altogether or is it just not crippling?
Like where am I at right now?
Yeah, like on the scale, are you still in depression land, but it's just not crippling levels, or are you like just you're out of the woods? Are we out of the woods yet?
I don't know. I don't. Like today, like just objectively on its own has been just crap. Like it's on a baseline. Today would have just been a bad day in general. Like I got terrible news today, and then that was compounded by like trying to solve that terrible news and finding surprise unrelated terrible news. So
Yay!
you know, like what a wonderful Monday. So I don't know. I don't know. But I mean, we got Shaq Fu. We got Shaq Fu. We've got depression.
Shaq
We've
Fu.
got caffeine. We've got I ate a bunch of chicken. I had warm chicken for dinner.
Yeah, you told me you were gonna throw away the chicken bones, and I was like, okay, yeah, that makes. And then I was like, wait a minute, what do you mean the chicken bones? Were you eating wings?
No, we got like you go you get a whole rotisserie chicken from from
Oh, so
from
you
the
got like
grocery
a
store.
whole little fat personal sized chicken.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, not
Got
like I
that.
mean it's bigger like it's full size chicken. Like
You
it
shared
lasts
it. You
yeah,
shared it.
Well, it lasts like, 2-3 days. So,
Oh, that's nice.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
good.
so I mean I threw the bones back in the tray with the rest of the chicken. And what is happening there? That was very loud. Whatever that was,
Oh,
whatever you
accidentally-
just did.
I accidentally hit my entire laptop against a wooden door because that's how my day's going. Also,
Okay. So you're knocking your laptop around and screaming into your mic.
Yes. Wait, am I yelling? Is
You
this
are
loud?
you have been yelling constantly. You have you have just
I'm
been
not yelling.
shouting.
Okay,
I think
all right, I will.
I think it's because you're busy like making dinner, and so you're farther away from your computer, and are like, and so you're compensating. You're compensating because you're like, oh, I'm not next to my computer, so I gotta speak up. And so even if
Oh my
you're,
God, I'm finally old.
and so even if your volume is not actually like crazy super high, like it sounds like you're shouting.
No, I feel you. I think it also might be that you are in my kitchen, so there's also like some decent echo. Whereas normally I'm like chill, laying on my loft bed, hanging out in a little cubby near the ceiling, and like right now we're in just giant
You're
echo
just-
chamber.
Yeah.
Also, I did mention I may have shoved this ear, so maybe I just can't hear how loud I'm being.
Maybe. So we do have a thing. So all of our guests last week, you, Crystal, H Bomber guy, both had to duck out a little bit early before we finished X-Men Destiny. And I just wanted to share some stuff from towards the end of the stream. Later on in the evening, chat took to trashing Scott Summers for about a half hour straight.
Who's that?
So Cyclops.
I'm assuming that's an X-Man's.
Cyclops.
Is that the one? Wait, the guy that has like the thing on his face, like the black guy from Star Trek?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
Cyclops. The leader, air quote, the leader
Okay.
of the X-Men. So I just wanted to share, like, there's a lot of them. Like, I think we copied all of them. So I have 232.
My God.
And so we're not going to go through all of them. We're not going to go through all of them, but these are some of my favorites. So Synthetic Maniac 69, Cyclops is so boring he considers mustard exciting. Catsroy 56, Scott, these mashed potatoes are too spicy, Summers. Player number 3, Scott, my mineral water had too many bubbles, Summers. Agranache, Scott, I read John Grisham to get in the mood, Summers.
Oh God.
To Ether.
I do not want to. That guy exists on Tinder. That guy's real.
Yeah. To Ether, Scott, other people don't fold their underwear, Summers. Charming Viking, Scott, socks and sandals, Summers. Another one from Viking. Scott, when did Star Trek get so political? Summers. Uh,
Oh God.
Sword.
All of these are terrible Tinder men that
Oh yeah.
I've swiped left on.
Sword Squad member Vexel. Scott, I have a gay friend. Summers. Curiosity killed the battery. Scott bought a Juicero. Summers. Yami says Scott Hanzo main. Summers. Twitch Prime. Agranosh says. Sorry, it's all copy pasted stuff. Scott.
Yes, I know. That's just fucking funny.
Scott, I tell you, Frank, that new push mower is just the bee's knees. Summer. Player number 3 has three winners in a row with Scott. Young Sheldon is just a hoot, you hear? Scott covers his eyes during Jurassic Park. Summers. And Scott, I'm not homophobic. I liked Rent. Summers.
Oh God.
Then we have Yami again. Scott, weed is a gateway drug. Summers. Agranosh. Scott, oral is for birthdays. Summers. Toadette. Scott, cryptocurrency is a good investment. Summers. And we got another from Toadette. Scott, I have my work khakis and my casual khakis. Summers. And yeah, we'll wrap it up with this one. Synthetic Maniac 69. Scott writes long Amazon reviews on towels. Summers.
Oh God. Oh, Cyclops leader guy. Isn't Scott Summers the host of Guts?
Of what?
Isn't that Scott Summers?
Of the host of what?
The Nickelodeon game show Guts.
I have no idea what that is. I literally,
everybody, chat.
I don't know. You're
Mark Summers. Oh, it was Mark Summers.
Was the host of Double Dare.
Oh, yes. No, but oh, okay, you're right.
I don't know what Guts
Who
is.
was the Guts guy? You don't know the aggro crag where they get a piece of like the big glowing rock and they had to climb like the crazy mountain and they were like whipping foam rocks at them and shooting them with like steam and glitter.
This is all a foreign language.
Oh my God, Dan. Okay,
I'm pretty sure you're hallucinating all of this. You're imagining it. This is
episodes, and we are gonna watch some later, and then you're also gonna use some in the pre-roll next week.
This is
you're gonna love it.
No, I'm pretty sure this is Mandela effect. Like it doesn't. It's not.
Guts was basically the kid version of American Ninja.
Also, I don't know what that is.
What? Dan. Okay, you know American Ninja, the one where they do like the crazy like obstacle course thing where they have to like do insane things with their body.
Okay, I do know about American Ninja. I just never watched it. I've literally never seen it.
Okay, all right. So excuse me. Do not gaslight me live on stream. What is wrong with you?
But I've never seen American Ninja. I've seen one episode of American Gladiator. Oh, thanks, King Jimmy. King Jimmy just subscribed.
Aw, yay.
There is no Canadian Ninja. Well, there might be a Canadian Ninja, but it would be made for an eighth of the budget and and would run for half as many seasons.
Oh God. So Guts was like a combination show of the ending part was sort of like American Ninja, but before that there were like these individual athletic like obstacle course single challenge things. It was bizarre.
Okay.
But it was really cool because it was now this part I may be incredibly not remembering correctly, but I feel like there were like kid, like Olympics, like young Olympics, like I don't know if they were like rejects or something. Like what? Rouse says Scott doesn't know what American Ninja is. Summers.
I think it's.
Oh,
I'm feeling it. It's Shaq Fu time. All of this
all right, let's do
talk.
this.
All of this talk of like
What do you mean?
extremeness and extreme sports and American ninjas. It's
And like
it's
multiple
Shaq Fu time.
disciplines.
It's Shaq Fu time. We're gonna get this in there. Turn it on. Oh yeah.
I did not see what you just did because I'm behind.
Oh
But
no.
that sound, that was epic.
Oh, I hope I didn't just destroy this. Oh no. Encoding overloaded. Just watch. Just watch. That gag, I just destroyed my Super Nintendo.
Oh god. Did it not? Is it turning on? I hope so because you froze. So I'm gonna refresh you here.
There we go. It's fine. Oh.
Oh god, that sound. No, why do I have sound?
You have sound because I hooked you up.
No.
I hooked you
Dan,
up.
why would you do? Dan, no, why?
Because I rerouted everything.
Dan, why would you subject me to this?
You get to hear it. Yeah.
This is one of those things where like you think you're doing your friend a favor by buying them really fancy clips to hold their hair back, but they just cut it all off to get you a band for your fancy watch from your grandpa. And it was not a favor. Oh god, who are you gonna do you get to pick? Do you get to pick who you are?
We do get to pick. So we're just on the scrolling demo right now.
Oh god.
Um,
Oh god. Oh god.
okay. All right. We're gonna cancel out of that. Oh, I didn't. Oh, we've got a slight problem in that the controller's not plugged in.
Oh, okay.
We
Well,
might need to.
At least
Okay.
not that it's broken.
Is that gonna? We might need to reset.
Oh god, no. Really? 'Cause
Well,
you
no,
weren't
I
plugged
mean
in?
just.
God, do you remember those days? Do you remember the days when like if your stuff wasn't like you had to like redo the whole entire thing because you forgot to put in like the memory
The
card
memory
or
card?
something?
Oh man, yeah, and you couldn't live plug in the memory cards.
Right. You couldn't do anything mid any like if your controller
All right.
came loose, you had to restart the whole game to plug it back in.
All right. So one of the first things we're gonna do, we're gonna turn on blood. There we go.
Oh yeah.
All right. So that's the secret
Because
code.
we're adults here.
Is YXBA left right, YXBA LR like the shoulder buttons, L and R the shoulder buttons, and if it flashes red like that, you've turned on blood.
Oh, I like that you did your research before and looked up all of the cheats.
I did. That is the one cheat. That is the one cheat.
Oh.
And we're also going to turn it to easy, and we're just going to leave game speed on normal.
I'm sorry I set you up for just utter disappointing failure just then by giving you credit for looking up all the cheats, and there was only the one that you already did.
There is literally only the one. Also, actually, when I was testing it, so I learned that it's like, okay, this is how you turn on blood, and I did it, and it was very hard to tell the difference. All right, story mode. Shaq Fu story mode. It's downtown Tokyo, and I'm checking out the local sites on the day of my all-star charity game. When we got some Pepsi product placement. I stumbled upon a
Yes, love
small
it.
kung fu dojo with an old man inside.
I wonder I guess I'll let you finish the story, but remind me, I want to ask you something about the Pepsi.
All right. Okay, so it went.
Greetings,
I waited too
Greetings,
long.
Big
I was
Warrior.
gonna.
You were the one from the stars, I presume. I thought I'd never live to see the day.
I'm an
Oh my God,
all-star.
it
I'm an
paid off
no
that
no.
I'm
Okay,
very
we got to
behind
keep
you.
going. It's gonna automatically scroll. I'm an all-star if that's what you mean. We have a game tonight. I missed it. We were. Oh no, young warrior. I'm too old to be fighting,
I'm an
but
all-star
I wish.
if that's what you mean. We have a game tonight. Would you like to come? It's going to be quite a battle, even though it's for charity.
Oh no, young warrior.
It's
I'm too
paying
old to be
off.
fighting,
I'm
but I
30
wish you
seconds
well. You
behind
must
you.
hurry now. If save. Okay, be fast. Do this one fast. Go go.
I will. Oh no, young warrior, I'm too old to be fighting, and I wish you well. You must hurry now if you wish to save the little boy, Nezu. If you really are the magic one.
I'm not sure what you
That
mean.
is
I'm
if you
just.
really are
You
the-
got to be faster.
I'm sorry.
Go go.
I can't. I'm waiting for it to load the next
Oh
one.
god,
There.
this next one's gonna be
It's
done by the time.
It's still on the. Oh no.
All right,
I'm not sure what you mean.
he told us to
No,
go
I'm
through a
precisely
portal.
before we game. What are you talking about? Go.
Screw it. Shaq enters the second world. Shaq enters the second world. Whoa, where am I? Whoa, we got some open world here. I was not expecting this. We got Catwalk Falls.
No time to explain. Go through the portal, find Nezu, and save him before it's too late. That's
It's
what the
too
old man
late,
said.
Crystal.
That you
It's
missed.
too late. We got Nezu Falls.
letting
We
you know
got
that that's what he
Vagabond
said.
Temple. We got Gargoyle's Peak. And we've got the dojo. All right, Catwalk Falls.
Okay.
What's up, Catwoman?
Is
Can
there-
you tell me about little boy Nezu? My name is Kaori, and I'm gonna do some serious damage to your body.
Oh God.
You're way too far behind. All right, so we're fighting Cat
Okay,
Lady.
I'm gonna refresh.
Oh, so one of the things I was doing the versus mode, and it's actually like really hard. Specifically because, as I discovered, Shaq's kick goes over the heads of most of the characters.
Oh my God.
Also his
Okay, so- Hit what?
also his his special attacks are all very, very slow, and he can't like kick in the air. So we lost. All right.
Oh God. You're already losing on the first fight, Dan. This does not bode well for this stream.
No, it doesn't.
Like I will give you credit. You got her to 50% health. Like that's not the worst you could have done. Okay, so what I was gonna say about the Pepsi thing was, do you think that in this era, that like Pepsi had to consult on like how far it was okay to stray from their branding Bible to create like a crappy pixelized version with like 64-bit colors?
All right, we lost.
Oh. You didn't
right.
even get her to 50 this time.
Nope.
Vexel is saying you have some kind of projectile that you can
We
use.
do.
I don't know if that's legit advice.
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember the move. I'm trying to remember what it is.
Talk about a game not giving you any tutorial whatsoever.
All right, was it? Was it quarter circle back? Quarter circle forward? When I do it, you'll see kind of the problem with it in that it's actually like ridiculously slow. They're just faster than him.
Everyone is.
Everyone is, and blocking is like really hard. I do like no damage. Like,
You are,
blocking is
like-
supposed to just be, like, back, but it doesn't stop, like, anything. All right, down, quarter circle, forward, B. All right.
This music is a horrifying hellscape. Like, I feel like if
Oh, that's his, like, flame
I-
kick, which is also really slow.
I feel like this is the song that's playing in my heart when I'm having like an anxiety or stress breakdown, like this like this weird it sounds like it's meant to be bright and cheery, but it's also like underlyingly anxious in its weird, like hollowed, like a xylophone in an echo chamber donk donk sound. What is this?
What is this? What?
I'm gonna do the thing that I did. First of all, I'm gonna turn you down.
Oh yeah,
Then-
Shaq's portrait. Shaq's portrait actually looks like Tupac. Ooh, we got to change in the level. It's night now.
Does it though?
Does it look like Tupac? Yes.
Do-
It looks
I
way
don't
more like
see it.
Tupac than it looks like Shaq.
And as a middle schooler, I was really into Tupac. Dan, did you get a chance today while you were on the phone and your life was falling apart to also watch the Cloverfield thing that dropped last night?
I did not. No. No, I was on the phone all day. I didn't get a chance to do anything. I was on the phone with like the government all day.
Right.
You know how long
I
it
wasn't
takes
like
through to get
criticizing your
through to
inability
the
to see it.
government?
I was just curious. Like it was just a genuine, friendly question. It wasn't a personal attack on your ability to do 500 things at once. Gotta get out of my life. Not you, sorry.
All right.
Well, I didn't see it either. So for once, we're on the same page when it comes to news and the internet. Isn't that exciting? How do you
See,
feel
look at
being
that.
in my
Like
world?
my kick just goes over her head. Come on, do it. Do the. It's not doing the moves.
Do that thing. Oh God.
All right, I might win purely by virtue of. All right, no, I just yeah, technical win, timeout. I won through time. Okay. There's our new strategy.
You won because you didn't die before
because
time ran out.
I didn't die before. Well, not only I did more damage.
That is the shittiest technical win. When you win for that reason. Okay. I'm getting back up in the loft bed, so maybe I'll be quieter now. Ugh. Herp derp.
Oh no, now she's just kicking my ass again because she can actually block all my stuff and I can't block like anything.
Are any of Dan's followers here sports ball fans and they watched that thing that the concert yesterday?
The big
where there's
game.
also a game before and after? I guess not.
Do I still have? Actually, I should still have these open.
My favorite
Just a
response
sec.
to that question is Confusion Grozo saying, "No, I'm British." Best answer.
Okay, let me. That was his Inferno kick. Oh wait, what?
That was a good dodge I just saw.
I didn't hit the thing in time. It sent me back out to the menu.
So,
we'll need to tap
so if
through
you
the story again.
If you crouch and then attack, you just sweep kick.
Sort of. Okay, so special moves: Inferno kick, quarter circle forward plus kick. Okay, there it is. The Shaq Hurricane, forward back forward punch. I will. Yeah, you got to see how slow this is. Oh, also his punches also go over most characters' heads. Shaq is just too tall. He's just too tall. Forward back forward punch.
Kick, 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 kick.
There we go.
Kick.
All right, we just need to get like really good at doing that move.
Just that one only
Yeah.
move.
Oh look, now she's just going like ham because I actually did kind of okay. Now it just canceled out. All right, there we go. Come on, come on. It just doesn't want to do it half the time. I think my controller's also like ancient. All right, forward, back, forward, punch. Forward, back, forward, punch. Forward, back, forward, punch. Nope. 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 Crystal,
Yeah.
what are you up to?
I'm just zoning out and staring at this bright ass game. These colors, man. These colors. I was actually going back and forth between that and scrolling Twitter to see if I could come up with any interesting topics to talk about. But I got nothing, man. I don't even know what happened this week on the internet. I have just not been there.
I wonder if my other controller will work better.
Hey. Sorry, that was probably really loud.
You're just you
roommate-
just screamed in my ear.
My roommate's partner just hollered at me. He came in. They sneak in, and they are. I told Dane, that's my actual roommate. I told Dane that I was gonna make their partner wear a cat collar with like the little bell on it whenever they I was just gonna hang it by the door for them to put on whenever they come in, because they're so damn quiet, and they come here sometimes before Dane gets home, because Dane takes a while to get home from work some nights, and they get out earlier, so sometimes they come by first. And so I think I'm in a totally empty house, and then I'll go out, and then someone will like quietly walk silently without creaking any floorboards into the living room, and I just see like a figure standing there, and I have a damn heart attack.
So yeah, to put it lightly, the game's not very good.
Yeah. You're still on the first chick. I thought that
yeah.
by starting earlier tonight that we would be done earlier.
No,
and it turns out that even if there's only one level, you will still take the full 5 hours of stream to beat it.
I hate you sometimes. Look, I mean, I've won a couple rounds. I just haven't won 2 consecutive rounds. I've won more than 2, just not in a row. She's just gonna wait me out. She's just gonna wait me out. No, wait, I think I've got a little bit more health. Oh no, wait, because she's got this drop attack. She can just drop attack on me. There we go, leg sweep. Oh, and if she does her cyclone spin, I can't attack her in the air.
You can't block it.
But there, I won. Okay, that's timeout, no bonus, don't care. I just need to win one more.
Oh, do you have to win 3 rounds?
No, you need to win 2. It's 2 out of 3, and she won 1.
Oh. Okay.
And then I won 1. And so now all I need to do is just take less damage than her. So right now I'm winning. I just need to hold out for another 36 seconds. Oh wait, no, there she got in a couple of her stupid energy attacks. Because her blocks actually work and her moves actually do damage, and mine just like ping off of her.
What is she? She disappearing and I'm like falling on your head?
So she's gonna win. Yeah, she's gonna win. Again. So it's really great. It's really great that the character that you have to use in story mode is the worst character in the game. Like he can't close for Jack. Like he has no closers. His special moves are absurdly slow. And he kicks over the head of most of the most of the rest of the cast.
That's great.
So his.
Would you say that being forced to play Shaq in Shaq Fu is crappier or better than playing a healer in Tooth Human?
See, look, I just hit that guy like 4 times, but it does no damage because we're on easy mode. Oh, we actually got a couple decent kicks in there.
Maxwell has a good point in asking, how do you make Shaq the worst character in Shaq Fu?
It's simple. You just make him really tall.
I feel like even if they wanted to keep him absurdly tall, because you know it's Shaq, like branding, right? But like you just make his hitbox bigger for his foot, you know, like make it so that you still hit on a normal kick, like the top of their head.
Yeah. All right, we're winning. We might be able to beat this guy. All right, I think I found my strategy. If we beat this guy, we'll go back and try Cat Lady again, and we'll see if just getting her into the corner and then like kicking her. There we go. A legitimate knockout. There we go. One for Dan. You may have gotten past my swords, but voodoo's magic will teach you a lesson, fool. All right. One down. All right. Catwalk Falls. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right. Fast low kick. Come on. No.
I feel like if I could record like a CD, I would make an album of just covers where I just scat SNES game songs. I feel like it would sell really well. I feel like it would be very successful.
All right, we were doing okay. We were doing okay, and then it went poorly. Also, didn't you see my stuff on Scat a while ago?
Oh God, no!
That no song featuring a Scat verse can get into heaven.
Oh God, I would say that
except for
Scatman
by Scatman John. That's the one.
I was gonna make an exception for the Sax Man by Lonely Island because it's just so absurd. It's also Jack Black doing like Jack Black's like wheelhouse exactly.
What? I had my shield up even.
I don't think that. Okay, so Fat Scout is asking if Korn's Freak on a Leash would get into heaven or hell, and I don't think
kidding?
that is
that even
scatting.
A Freak on a Leash?
I don't consider
awful.
that. Wait,
like,
what'd you say?
Even just as a baseline, like Freak on a Leash is terrible. Like what a
oh my God,
awful song.
I was so into that trash when it first came out. Though this may have been influenced by oh God, what was his last name? Ryan. God, what was his last name? I had this huge crush on this boy named Ryan, who was in my 7th and 8th grade classes. And in 8th grade, he sat behind me in social studies. and he was like total stereotypical, like that kind of skater boy, like Corn and Jinko jeans. But he was like insanely cute, so it just wasn't fair. Like his face was so hot, and he had like the perfect 90s like spiky hair. He didn't do the frosted tips, so I'm gonna give him some credit. And he was an amazing artist. He was always drawing, like the fact that he was always zoning out and ignoring anything going on in class was not attractive to me as a huge goody two shoes, like I loved school nerd. But he was zoning out because he was drawing in his like sketchbook that he always had on it, and it was always great. I actually have 2 pictures that he gave me. He gave me at the end of 8th grade and was just like, "Hey, do you want these?" And I was just like he was like throwing them away, like he was gonna throw them in the trash, but he knew that I had a giant crush on him, so he was like, "I guess I'll give them to this dweeby girl who sat in front of me." Like, I don't even know what was going through his mind when he offered them to me, but they're still somewhere in like a closet. I have like boxes of like school memories and stuff. They're with like my like perfect attendance and like dumb awards that I got in middle school. But he really liked Korn, so I then listened to Korn, and I liked some of it. But it was also like those early days, you know, like your early days in discovering your own music. And I was never the type to like something just because I thought my parents would hate it. You know, like that's a phase some people went through. I didn't go through that phase because my mom always had really kick-ass taste in music that she passed on to me. So even when I was really young, I was listening to like a lot of old like punk rock and like earlier classic rock and stuff. From like my mom was the one that got me into the Violent Femmes and the Sex Pistols, which I, you know, like, come on, whose mom? It's my mom. She's the best. But yeah, so Korn was one. Korn and there was one song that a friend of mine played me by ICP that I was like, this is a cool song. And I didn't like anything else by them, so there was like Korn and the one song by ICP, and then there was like, oh god, what was the other trash from the 90s that was like cool to like if you weren't listening to boy bands? I don't remember, but that fell in. It's like a nostalgia thing for me. I can listen to Freak on a Leash and be like, yes, 8 to like 11-year-old me, just like hanging out. Limp Bizkit. That was one of them.
We beat him again.
Limp Bizkit.
I'm gonna go try the other place. Let's go try. Let's go try Gargoyles. We're gonna try Gargoyles Peak. No, I'm not gonna try the
Gargoyles.
Yeah, we're gonna try Gargoyles Peak, and we're gonna see who we gotta fight in Gargoyles. Tell me where the boy Nezu is before I beat it out of you. Yeah, right. I'll whisper it in your ear after I slap you silly.
So yeah, I went through phases where I was listening to like my music was split into like 3 sections where I had, I don't know, well, I had like classics / like stuff my mom listened to. So I had like all the oldies, and then also like early like punk rock and stuff like that. And then I had actual good stuff that I like sought out and like tried to find on my own. And then I had like all of the pop crap on the radio, because as someone who is a singer and also was a teenage girl at one point in my life, pop music is like unavoidably, some of it's gonna find its way into your rotation. Like it's just gonna happen, especially because, you know, we're old enough, you know, like when you were a kid / into your preteen years and maybe some of your teen years, like the radio or going to like a local band show or something, unless you spent a lot of time in like local CD or record shops, was the only way you heard music. So like, it's just like what you're exposed to. Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh yeah, okay, that's better. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, I'm echoing. Why am I echoing? Oh, now it's gone. It's weird. Are you fighting that guy from Dragon Ball Z?
Which guy from Dragon Ball Z?
The one who is green and wears an orange thing?
No.
Like, what other... Are there more than one green guy in Dragon Ball Z?
Well, there's, like, no one in Dragon Ball Z who looks like this. Not really.
Oh my god. I googled Dragon Ball Z green guy, and...
And you understand my confusion now?
No, hold on. If it's not the first answer, I swear. Dude, first answer. Well, I'm waiting for the pictures to load to make sure it's the right guy. Yeah, first answer. It's Piccolo. He's green.
He looks
and he
nothing
wears,
like this guy.
Shawl thing.
Piccolo
You
doesn't
also
look...
think that Shaq looks like Tupac? What are you saying? This one green dude can't be? Oh, okay, hold on.
Shaq totally looks like Tupac
Hold on.
In the face-off profile.
Listen, for one split second, when I tabbed back from Google, my oh god, I'm blanking. The like quality of the stream just bumped up for a second to like default, and I noticed that he looks like a skull.
Yeah, he looks
now
nothing like Piccolo.
Now I can see why he doesn't look like Piccolo at all. I'm sorry, that's my bad. And in my 180p that I am on to make sure I can actually keep up with stream, he just looks like a green blob guy in like tattered orange stuff, and he totally looked like Piccolo. Everyone listen, everybody turn your stream quality down to 180p and tell me he doesn't look vaguely like the Dragon Ball Z guy. Like, to me he did. Okay, now he looks like a green Skeletor. Is that a better?
That's a lot closer.
Is that a better comparison? To be fair, I didn't watch any of Dragon Ball Z except for like the clips that I have caught just by existing in a nerdy realm around other nerdy people. So like, I don't actually know anything about Dragon Ball Z. To be fair, in that last like freeze shot, he does look as ripped as Piccolo. To my memory, Piccolo has like a 12-pack. Am I wrong?
I mean, everybody in Dragon Ball Z is pretty ripped. Like it's kind of the thing. Gassetier says Piccolo is kind of noteworthy for not wearing orange in the main cast. Man, I was so far off. Like no one's on my side. That's saying something, because my little stream babies, they take my side on a lot, even vaguely defensible things. So the fact that I am so far off, I already took it back, everyone. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Hey Dan, did they make a video game for Shazam? No.
Was it Shazam
Wait.
or Kazam? Which one's the real one? There's one that's the real one,
Shazam,
and then there's the
one
one Mandela effect one. I'm gonna look it up. I think it's Kazam, because Shazam is the app that tells you what music you're listening to. totally
come
was
on.
Kazam.
I can almost.
It's Shaq.
All right. No. I just need one more. No. I was so close. I was so close to winning, and then I took a hit. I was so close to winning, and then I took a hit. All right.
Okay.
We were
Did they make a game?
almost. We were almost down. We were almost through 2 out of 3 of these guys. We can do it.
Okay, so they didn't make a video game as far as I can find, but somebody made a completely unrelated board game of it. But of not of it, a completely unrelated board game named Kazam about magical bug people. I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna close it now. All right, let's get rid of that. Kya, kya, kya. Kya, kya, kya. Dan, did you know that when I was a kid, I took karate for a year and a half?
No, I didn't know that. No.
Yeah,
I took
did.
karate
I did
for a
Nama
while.
karate for a year and a half. I was in elementary school, and I was so good at it.
Oh, come on, do the stupid good attack, you son of a bitch.
I quit right before
Shaq, I
doing
hate
my
you
test
so
for
much.
the stripes on my green belt.
I almost had 2 for 2 there, and then Shaq just stopped making contact.
Hey,
There we go.
chat,
There's some
guys,
real damage.
Is Mercury in retrograde? Because it seems like everyone I talk to today is just having the shittiest day / week. Yes, Black
There we
Belt
go.
me.
There we go. Shaq wins. Shaq wins.
You did it. Are you gonna level up now and have more health and stuff and like be better?
No, nothing's going to get better. It's going to stay exactly as awful as it is.
Oh.
Nothing is going to change.
I
Nothing
see.
will improve. There is no hope.
So like life.
Yeah, just give up.
This is just a good metaphor.
All right, now we just got to beat Catwalk
life.
Falls. Now we just got to beat Catwalk Falls, you know?
You don't get to
You don't get to level up. Nothing gets better.
You don't get to level up. Nothing gets better.
In fact, if anything, things just get worse as you like slowly just your body decays. So
you
like
don't gain new skills.
Yeah,
you just struggle with trying to perfect the shitty ones you were given.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a solid metaphor. Shaq Fu is totally
really
a nihilistic
it is the perfect game for this week.
It's like the best. It's worked out so perfect timing wise. I feel like it just knew. It just happened to arrive at the exact right moment. I wonder if after you fight her, you get to go to that other island.
Oh, probably, yeah. There's gonna be then 3 more
Like a
people
magical
on that
bridge
island.
will appear, and you'll have to fight 3 more dudes.
But hey, we almost have her. Yeah! First round Shaq. Battle 5. All right. She's going to go ham and probably...
I'm getting text messages from a friend of mine right now. She really loves bath bombs. They're like taking a bath is her like happy personal time, and apparently she accidentally ordered something called a jelly bomb. That really, instead of like fizzing out into just like a nice smelling bath, it releases a bunch of gross ooze into the bath and like just covers you in it. Gross. So right now she's messaging me and she's like this is not a drill. The whole bathtub's covered in like black ooze.
Oh, I've heard of those. Yeah. A couple of my friends actually like really like them.
Yeah, okay. So I'm down with bath bombs, like just the fizzy ones. That's cool, but the ones that just cover you and your bathtub in slime? Why?
Oh,
Why?
Come on. This is really high stakes right now. We got to take her out.
Dan, either you're gonna take her out or you're not. Like, the end of this game is inevitable. Either we'll play this level for the next 3 hours, or you'll win at some point in there, and we'll fight the island of 3 more people.
Lost.
Like life.
Come on. How many continues do I have? How many credits? 1 credit. Okay, we got to beat the rest of the game on 1 credit.
God, so much sound happening.
All right, Shaq wins 1. Timeout, no bonus, don't care. All right.
Oh, Dan, did you watch any more of your movies? You were gonna marathon them all and then only watch The Snowman, right?
Yeah, I only watched The Snowman. It took me like all afternoon.
How was it this time?
Frick.
Oh, you're gonna do it, Dan. You know what? I think you should do some shots.
What?
That's what I think.
What?
I'm gonna let you in on a secret. Games that were made for children are easier to beat when you're drunk. Because when you're drunk, you are as good as a child. This sounds absurd, but this one time I was playing a Spyro game, and there was this stupid mini game where you're playing as Sparks the Dragonfly You had to like fly through this cave and not hit anything. And we were playing it while it was like just on the TV while we were at this party, and everyone was taking turns playing. And every time you lost, we were like, do a shot. And we got further and further the more we had to drink. I'm just saying. I think maybe if you just relax a little bit, you beat this cat chick. And just take a couple deep breaths. Or
No, I've already fundamentally lost. No, I already lost.
You've already
lost, and that was I already lost, and that's our last credit. So, starting over. Oh, hey, but we got a high score.
You did?
We did.
Aw, your name's gonna be in that cartridge forever. So cute.
All right. I wonder if it goes any better if we turn the time to fast, and if we can turn... Wait. We can turn the time down to 10 seconds. Okay. We're going to try this. We're going to see how, like, stupid an idea this is. We're going to see if this, like, makes it so that all we really need to do is, like, land one good hit and we win.
Just one good hit.
All right. We'll try Gargoyle's Peak. Though, really, we should have tried the Temple first, because that's the guy we've beat the most.
Yeah. You're sure that the only cheat was the blood cheat? Like, there's no, like...
I'll go double check it.
Endless credits cheat? So you don't have to keep starting over and playing Green Skeletor / Piccolo.
I lost. It goes so fast. Okay, so this will in theory. I wonder if. Okay, let's see if this makes. Okay, so he just landed his like insta stun and like won. Okay. Should you try this on Cat? No, we shouldn't try this on Cat Girl. Cat Girl's just gonna kick my ass. All right, let's try. All right, Shaq Fu cheats. There's gotta be. We gotta. Okay. Shaq Fu cheats. When in story level, go to the right-hand corner of Gargoyle's Peak. A set of stairs is... Okay, all right. We're going to turn the time back up to 60 seconds, and we're going to turn the speed back down to normal.
Oh my god.
And speed normal. Okay. At the options screen... Wait... At the options screen, choose the fighter you wish to use in story mode by picking a number in the music test as follows.
Oh,
God. Wait, where is... Okay, music test. Then press up, down, B, left, right, B while at the options screen. Okay.
And apparently for flashes, you did it right.
Yeah, so I think, yeah. I don't know who's actually any good. All right. Cat Girl, maybe. So let's give her, what's Kaori? So 4, 3, 4. Okay. Up, down, B, left, right, B. So... No, did it wrong. There we go. Though I think it changed. I don't know. We'll see if it changed. And blood mode's already turned on. Unlock bonus fight. All right. Story. No, Shaq is 12 in the music test. Okay, let's see if this actually like worked. Oh, I guess I'm Beast. Okay. All right.
Did you do it? Did you pick? Did you pick? You can do it. Did you do it right?
Well, I picked somebody else.
Are you Green Skeletor?
I'm Green Skeletor guy, yeah.
Oh, nice. Does he have a better kick?
His kick doesn't go over her head.
That's good, at least. I wonder if you'll be better at blocking her swirly tornado thing. Oh, look, you've hit her and she hasn't hit you yet. This is going well. Oh, and then she just healed? Wait, they're regening health? What's happening?
Yeah, everybody regens health.
I did not notice that before because I wasn't looking at the health bars. I'm glad that you decided to play as Green Skeletor Piccolo Man.
It was a bit of an accident. Like I didn't mean to play Memphis. Wait, no, so it's on 1. Huh, that's weird. But I mean, well, it was. I mean, I guess I did something wrong when I was doing doing the cheat, but I mean, we're doing a lot more damage.
So much more damage. So much more damage. Ooh, App Store. My phone has apps to update. I'm gonna do that. Exciting. Fighting Cat Girl for 5 hours. Yeah.
Come on, no, do the.
Real surprise.
All right, we won. All right, we beat her. It weirdly, I have no idea.
For color.
What were you saying?
I said I think they should be CETs for color exchangey tables. Right?
It's what?
The LUTs. They're like, those are the things where you like tell it for when it sees this color, it makes it a different one.
Yeah. You think they should be?
They should be color exchangey tables. What does LUT stand for?
Lookup table.
Something. Oh yeah. Lookup table doesn't tell me what it does.
Yeah, it does.
It's looking something up on a table, but lots of stuff does that.
Yeah, because they can be used for lots of stuff.
It was strictly for making the colors different. You do?
No, because the general idea behind it can be applied to a lot of things.
I see.
All right, despite largely getting my ass kicked there, we beat the guy once. So weird thing. I don't know if I can really describe this, but playing as Memphis seems to have like the AI is responding a lot more gently. Also, this guy's got a Chun-Li kick.
Score.
Not the guy that I'm playing as, the guy I'm fighting.
Less of a score? This music, man. I need this soundtrack in my life. Jamming over here. Earthman Dave says, so presumably Catgirl is the best at beating Shaq, which I think is terrible game design if you're gonna put the to beat for the main story mode character.
Like
Island.
right near the beginning.
What is that? Like this is like the Nintendo syndrome where like games only had 5 levels. So by level 3 they were just utterly impossible.
Oh man, they got all right, Memphis versus Memphis. They get blue Memphis. He actually looks way more rad.
They changed his color. That's
well, yeah, it's so that you can tell him
tier design.
I mean, that's kind of a basic, because otherwise, like.
I mean, yeah, but like somebody programmed that to be like, alright, so when you're fighting each other, the other one's blue. Like it had to know that you not only are playing as him, but you're like cheating by playing as him. He looks better. I like the blue Piccolo looks way cooler.
The blue one's pretty rad looking.
I love it. He's sweet looking. I like him. What are his shoes? Did he just like rip off the bottom of his cloak and tie it around his feet with a piece of string?
Yes. Yes, that is.
It looks pretty much exactly like that. Like he took the tie out of his hood, so it's no longer adjustable, and broke it in half and used it, then just ripped 2 pieces. Oh, that's why it's tattered.
He's just got little he's just got little canvas booties.
Right. We thought that he was like maybe poor or just not doing so well, couldn't afford a fresh new cloak because it's all ripped. But it's ripped because he ripped it off to make shoes. Like he's just being resourceful. That's
really,
just a good move.
He's check out my my handcrafted canvas shoes on my Etsy store.
Right. and he's also just like just rocking it out. Like he's killing it. He's doing it for himself out there. No one's given the green dude who lives on the Gargoyle Mountain any shoes, so he's like, screw y'all, make my own. Screw y'all.
There we go. And yeah, all right, moving on. All right. Look, we did it. All right, somewhere in the second world, Beast brings his skeleton soldiers to life.
Oh no. What is the story? You're saving a kid, but like from what? Like what happened to the kid?
He fell into the second world. All right, Lost Jungle. Who we fighting? We're fighting Voodoo. All right, so with this, all right, we're fighting unfortunate racial stereotype. Okay.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. I'm excited. Oh, look at that bridge that just got built just now. That wasn't there before, but inaccessible. It's literally just someone, like it was like they just knocked a ladder over. Gorge. Oh, I see.
I mean, her name's Voodoo.
Right. Is it spelled correctly, or is it like Voodoo?
Of course it's Voodoo.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course it is.
She's okay. I lost because I got her in the corner, but she wasn't taking any damage. She apparently can just block
This would
everything infinitely forever.
I gotta be honest, this would be decidedly less like tone deafly racist if in the background there weren't also two, like, are they zombies, or are they like just black dudes?
They're just dudes drumming. They're just
beating
drumming
on some
dudes.
drums.
Drumming dudes.
Just drum dudes.
They're forest drum dudes.
Gotta love the background drum dudes.
Try focus attack dash cancel. Yeah, don't don't suggest anything you would use in an actual fighting game, because one, I can't do it, and two, it probably doesn't work.
Man. The best part is that they couldn't even be bothered to put some cool drumming in this part of the track. Like so those guys literally back there, they exist to add to the ambiance, but are actually, they're not diegetic.
Even when I get a solid leg sweep in, she takes like no damage.
Yeah, she's got a lot of health. I also like that they just show her health. Like, instead of just not having a health number, they put it as 0. It's like, well, obviously, no, she doesn't have 0 health.
No, she's got no points.
Yeah, get her. Get her good. Oh, yeah. Punch that lady in the face. Great job, Dan. I like her fancy move where she pulls out a bird and the bird attacks you for her. It's like the best. It's the best attack. I also like that, like, she apparently lives in the skull of a woolly mammoth. What? She's like living with the hyenas in the shadow of Pride Rock. Like, what? Here. With this set design. I like that there's foreground elements. They make it come to life.
Yeah, they really you know, complete the ambiance.
They really add to it all. Oh my god. I don't know if this is true, but Wrong Fun says that the ShaqFu.com website is a site dedicated to the destruction of every Shaq Fu cartridge and an attempt to cancel the sequel. Max Middleman Flakes asks if we're just gonna ignore the fact that she says I'm not your girlfriend. Does she say that? I can hear the soundtrack, but I didn't hear her say that.
No, it would be it's probably in the text
All right,
block that
because
we
there's
didn't
no
read.
like
There's
voices,
no.
so there's probably
no.
text. I didn't see it.
There's no.
I didn't see it. I forgot that there's not a soundtrack of voice acting because you did such a wonderful job reading all the dialogue earlier that it really got me steeped in the lore of this really fully developed, beautiful game.
All right, Crystal. What do you like in terms of Paul Cassette games? Where do you think this is going to fall between Amy and Subject 13?
This game?
All right, there we go. Beat her. Yeah.
Oh yay! Don't you have to beat her like twice though?
No, I did. Like that's what I mean. Like actually, like 1-1.
Oh, you beat her. Like you fully have
Yeah.
beat her.
Yeah. I should turn you into a
good
little
job.
frog, but since you won honorably, I will let you pass.
I feel like you're not you don't have any bargaining chips when you've already lost. Like,
Well, she opened a bridge, so
I guess so.
All right, Dragon's Pass. Yeah, we're like so Amy, Subject 13, Shaq Fu.
Oh God. I mean, this is just I gotta say, I think Subject 13 was so awful, but was to be like, okay, so for if we had played it that second time, but that was the first time, like if we didn't have that whole first stream where it was like 900 hours figuring out the stupid puzzles, because they weren't really puzzles, they were just like dumb stuff that didn't make logical sense, I would have had you rank it so much higher. Oh God, green Piccolo or red Piccolo with the naked red Piccolo. It's gonna get him. You better get him. Oh my God, what is his fighting stance? God, what is that? Oh my God, could you just I'm just picturing like you're about to get in a fight and someone drops into that lake. What was that? Why? She's like not even facing you, just like straight out facing the camera. You're like, are you fighting me or someone over there? Why?
All right,
I'm terrible. It's terrible. Okay, so at any rate, I think this is worse than I haven't seen much of Amy except little bits of you speeding it when I've come in to say hi. And I know it's like notoriously bad. So I would say it's at least worse than Subject 13. I mean, Subject 13 just like it was bad. But it was trying. I don't think this game is even trying. Like Subject 13 arguably thought that it came up with some good puzzles besides Minesweeper.
I think we're gonna need to like redo our character select and play this guy, Beast. Because he seems to have...
red dude?
Yeah, the big red dude seems to have some, like, ridiculous moves, actually.
Oh, bloody Stranger Things Demogorgon guy, but with the real face. His body looks like the Demogorgon with those creepy hands. Cyanmere says, I wouldn't play this game even if it came free with my cornflakes. And I do have to say that this game feels decidedly like one of the video games you would have gotten in the bottom of a box of cereal, or that you could like send in UPC codes to get. Like, decidedly feels like that level of game. And I played a lot of those because, I mean, why not? You got a free computer game disc. Frosted Flakes. Like, of course you're gonna try playing
Frick.
it.
All right, I tried to be clever there, and it didn't work.
You tried to what?
I tried to be clever, and it didn't work.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, hey, I figured out his backward teleport.
Are you fighting on a bridge over lava?
Of course. Why wouldn't we be?
Just rip off Mario. Rude. Sunder you when you hit the button. Jump over his head and hit the button, Dan. You can make him fall in the lava and automatically win.
All right. One down. All right. The thing is that Memphis feels like an actual... actual character, in that he seems to actually have a moveset. Okay. No, come on. Do it. Do it! Damn it. Alright. Well... Tried to be clever. Tried to be good.
But yet again, didn't work out for you.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm not in. That's not even a high score.
Even. You didn't even get to put your name in the thing.
Well, I mean, I could have, but I didn't.
Oh.
Okay, all right. So Beast is 5. All right. How? Because I had changed it. All right. Up, down, B, left, right, B. No, that didn't work.
No flashing.
Why... Yeah, no flashing. Well, actually, okay, let's just see. Okay, so no, I think something was different because I've got the list here. So it's like 1 is Memphis, so it's like Mephiset, Nezu, Kaori, Beast, Arok, Voodoo, Colonel Diesel, Litsu, Raja, and Shaq. I don't know. Let's just go into story and see what. See what it. Oh yeah, I guess because there's 12 people instead of... Oh yeah, so that's going to be... That is the wrong list.
I like that they're like, it's downtown Tokyo. And then they literally show you like the corner store in Wisconsin. And on it. Oh my god, those sound effects. graphics kill me.
All right, where's the Super Nintendo list? There's the Super Nintendo list. Okay, that makes more sense, seeing as there's only 7 people on the, Okay, so 5 was Memphis. Okay, so Beast is 3. Oh, come on. Get out of there. Alright. Options. Alright, blood on. Sound test. We want to go with Beast, so let's go 3. And that's going to be...
I found an interview with Shaquille O'Neal from last November about this video game. And also, I'm going to read it for you now.
Alright, there we got the flash. And... yeah. So we should be Beast now.
Ready?
Okay, go.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I already said go.
You're ready.
I said go. Like a
Shaquille
dozen
O'Neal.
times.
Kazam, as an adult, you should be ashamed of yourself. Children. But because it was me, the Shaqster, you get all these Siskel and Ebert type guys trying to critique the movie. Just me taking advantage of an opportunity, doing something for kids. I'm not trying to win Oscars and Emmys and Tonys. You know, think about it. A kid from the projects of Newark, New Jersey gets to do a major motion picture. I'm going to take it every time, no matter what the script is.
Why did it give me Memphis again?
Oh, you're bad at picking a number, I guess.
It said 3. It said 3. I put in... oh, frick. If I put in 3 as sound test, not music... ah.
Music test, apparently. Not sound test. Okay, Shaq Fu was released in 1994 for Sega and Nintendo consoles. In 1997, Nintendo Power Magazine voted it the 3rd worst video game ever. That was on the end of analog and the birth of digital. Like, if I would have met those digital people, I would have never approved Shaq Fu. But again, a kid from the projects of Newark, New Jersey wants to do a video game. People know I like karate, and it was cool. And then, like, 30 days later, all these digital games came out. I was just like, oh no! That's his response! Oh, that's good. That's great. Dan, did you put this as in, like, the... You totally did put it as what we're playing. I'm so excited. A Shaq Fu reboot is in the works. It's coming out. It's perfect. I'm doing something I've never done before. Something. They send me updates like every 2 weeks, and I'm like, I don't know yet. So, you know, the script has to be good. The effects, like, everything has to be perfect. About me is growing up with a drill sergeant father, I'm programmed not to have my feelings hurt. I listen to people and I respect them. Okay, I understand. Get you. It's not my style. Fu, I understand. But I'm not going to be wasting my time trying to prove to you that I'm a good actor. Myself. I'm a pretty good game. And hopefully people like it. And if they don't, I'm back.
You broke up a lot during that. I couldn't understand half of it. Alright, but we got Beast. What's up, Catwoman? Can you tell me about the little... Tell me about the little pony zoo!
Oh my god. What is wrong with you?
It looked hilarious. Alright. Alright, let's figure out how to actually do damage with this guy. Also, we build rage like crazy fast.
Why did you... What is wrong with... This is just one of the best quotes ever. All these digital games came out, and I was just like,
There we go. All right.
best.
All right, we got this.
It's just
We got
the
this.
best.
We got this. Beast is hungry.
Oh, how you doing, Dan? Did you beat it yet?
Oh, we're just gonna helicopter through the
Oh my
game.
god, you're just still entering the second world? You're playing as big scary red guy?
Yeah, we are. And we just got a perfect victory.
Restarting from the beginning.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Finish
we've
the
reset
game.
like 8 times. So we're just gonna spin to win. This is great. This is what I was looking for. This is what I was looking for.
My god, did you just kill her in like 2 hits?
Oh yeah, my attacks do like so much damage, and they have so much travel and so much
Dance.
range. I can just corner lock like all of them.
Dan's
they either have to
Dan's
block it-
method. We're just gonna spin it to win it.
Yeah, they have to block, and even if they've got Fury, like if they stop blocking, they just get shredded. It's great, and so they lose their Fury because they spend all their time blocking, and oh, he got out of it a little bit, sort of. I didn't get a perfect victory on that one, I guess because he couldn't die while he was in Fury, or maybe he just had like a sliver of health left.
A sliver of health. Spin it to win it. Get him. I like that all the other characters have some sort of fury mode if you beat them too fast.
Oh, that's just like, so all of my characters have Fury. It's just they tend to.
Oh, is it the red bar?
Yeah, it's the red bar. Yeah.
I gotcha. Do you get it from being hit?
Yeah, from being hit. So like I'm in Fury now. So I'm in Fury. So like this character in particular, Beast, builds Fury really fast. And so if and then if we get Fury mode and hit with one of those spin it to win it moves, it takes off like half their health.
Dan, can you stream Nintendo games?
Like
Or is
classic
that,
Nintendo
like,
games?
crazy?
Like,
Like original Nintendo.
I mean, if I had a Nintendo, I could.
You
it's-
don't have one? You just have an SNES?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't have a classic NES.
Oh, man. Maybe I'll send you mine. Even though it will take like 3 years to get there. After watching you play this, I really need you to play Little Nemo in Slumberland on the original Nintendo. Exactly 5 levels, and by level 3, it's impossible to beat.
Oh, that sounds great.
I know. I really want it to happen. There's also, if I send you the original Nintendo, there's Mansion and some other weird stuff. Do you have a Sega?
No. If I had a well, I don't have either, but okay, so there's a game store in town. There's a classic game store called Game Traders. And if so literally yesterday they posted on Facebook that they have 30 factory sealed copies of Shaq Fu for the Genesis.
No, what?
And so And the thing was is that I called them before I bought this copy off of eBay. I called them and was like, "Hey, do you have any copies of Shaq Fu?" And they're like, "No, we don't." So I mean, I don't have a Genesis, so it wouldn't matter. Wouldn't matter anyway.
That's so weird and
But so
coincidental.
I was kind of tempted to go grab like the same. Since I don't have a case for this one, I was kind of tempted to go grab one just to then have it as like the display copy.
Look, I know you're
same as
but you can't
same
just
as we did with
the
X-Men.
story.
Oh, I'm doing the wrong move. I got a helicopter spin.
Oh my god.
Too impressive, chick.
Spin it to win it.
Oh, she actually is getting some hits in. All right, there we go. Now I'm winning. Oh. If I have to use another move against Voodoo, I swear. There we go. One.
All right, I have to pee, so you have fun beating her yet again. I'll BRB, yo.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna helicopter. I'm just gonna helicopter.
Soda pop too.
I'm just gonna helicopter Voodoo.
Spin it. You spin it to win it.
Spin
I
it
look
to win
forward
it.
to seeing finally a new back.
Hmm. We're good at fighting games. There we go. Perfect. Is Beast vulnerable to his own helicopter move? We'll find out. We have all of our continues to do Dragon Pass. I'm gonna give my thumb a bit of a rest because I've been squeezing the gamepad. Squeezing the gamepad a little tight. All right. All right, Dragon's Pass. Let's go. Blue Beast versus Blue Beast. Oh yeah, it works. Though he's in Fury mode really fast, so this if he gets a counter attack in, it might hurt. But so far, I mean, very few. All right, and he's out of Fury mode. All right, he's back in Fury mode. Oh, crap. He broke out and helicoptered me. All right. Well, I think we just gotta play. We just gotta play the numbers. There we go. Oh. He got the first hit in, but we're coming back with a solid helicopter spin. We're gonna follow up that helicopter spin with, I think, a helicopter spin. And yeah, we'll just transition from a helicopter spin into a helicopter spin, and we won. Hey, with a perfect. Yeah. I will travel through time to fight you again someday. Set Ra will not let you take the boy. You will not succeed. All right. Oh. What's going on? We're on Tombstone Island. We got Crystal. Crystal, where are you? You gotta get back. You gotta. Should we just go ahead and confront Set Ra without? She's gonna miss the good stuff. We're gonna have to wait. So how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing this week? I'm looking at my SNES controller, and it's the cable is actually like really beat up, and it looks like someone has chewed on it. Probably I don't know. Probably one of my nieces or nephews. Maybe the dog. Maybe the cat. I don't think Amy has chewed on it at all, but probably like our previous cats. Yeah. Yes, someone has chewed on it, like a person, like a small person, a tiny human, a larval human. Yeah. What do you think of Warcraft? I saw it and it's weird. I don't have a lot of thoughts on Warcraft. Like Warcraft's kind of weird in that it's so on brand. Like they put so much effort into keeping it like on brand that it's just kind of hollow. Like it's not bad. It's just, not great. Did you see? No, I haven't seen Paradox yet. I was going to watch it today, and then I spent all day on the phone with bureaucrats. Yeah. Okay, so we spun it and won it, and so now we're on Tombstone Island.
Did you beat the whole game?
No. We're confronting Set Ra now on Tombstone Island.
Oh, okay.
But we haven't. We didn't. We waited for you. We waited for you.
So I could see the new person, whoever it is.
Yeah, Set Ra. I'm Set Ra. You never come this far. After I beat you, I will wreak havoc upon the human world. All right.
It's exciting.
He's a mummy with armor. And we're going to go with a helicopter attack and follow that up with a helicopter attack. And he actually is getting through. And, okay, so we'll go with a helicopter attack. And we'll follow that up with a helicopter attack. And then after that, a helicopter attack. And Beast wins. Okay. So, all right. So now we're going to... So round 2, I'm going to think helicopter attack. And after that, a helicopter attack. Then maybe a helicopter attack, and we'll try to get him into the corner with a helicopter attack. And he's getting some counters in, so, but, okay, there we go, with a helicopter attack. So we knocked him into Fury, but we're also in Fury. Oh, dang, we lost. That was close, because we were both in Fury, and his like, bandage wrap thing does a lot of damage. But that's okay. We're still up, and we have all of our continues. So we'll try this with a helicopter attack, and then maybe after that, a helicopter attack.
Spin it to win it. Spin it to win it.
Okay, we're in Fury mode. Or no, we were almost in Fury mode?
Hey, Celery Extreme, thanks for the sub.
Thanks for the sub, Celery Extreme.
I just forgot what I was gonna fucking say. I got distracted. This is the state of
Oh, there
my
we go.
mind
We
right
won.
now.
We won. And
yay!
So we beat Set Raw, and oh man, check out that point bonus. It just keeps going.
Is
so
Set
much
Ra
point bonus.
A mummy?
Set Raw is a mummy. He's a mummy wearing armor. And there, look at that. Look at that point bonus. Look at that point bonus. And best fighters. Day. That's the game. There is no. There is no. There's no conclusion.
Wait, what?
I don't know. Maybe there will be. Oh, there we go. Okay, there is. It just has the high score beforehand. Thanks, Shaq. I am Nezu. You just saved my life. Sorry I'm late, boys. Sorry I'm late, boys. Just say I had to fight some traffic to get here. Oh no, not you again. I hope you play hoops better than you can fight, beast. The end. The end.
Oh my god.
All right.
What the hell conceit of a story was that?
Project Matter. Paul Cassette. Paul Cassette. Design lead Paul Cassette. Yeah.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on.
All
you
praise
asked me
Paul
to rank it
Cassette.
between his two other games because he also made this?
Yes.
I did not know. I thought you were just asking because you were using.
No, that's the whole reason we got
like
it.
Markers.
That's the whole reason we got it, is because we learned we were going through Amy, and then we did Project 13 or Subject 13, and then we learned
because it was voted the third worst video game ever.
No, we did it because while we were doing Subject 13, we realized that Paul Cassette was also the lead designer on Shaq Fu.
Oh my god. Is he also doing the sequel?
No, I don't think so. Because the sequel has been stuck in development hell for years. A Legend Reborn.
This game.
Shaq Fu, A Legend Reborn. It'll feature gameplay that heavily differs from its predecessor, more akin to a beat 'em up. It might actually like they did release a trailer recently, so it might actually finally be coming out. Like it was supposed to be released a while ago. Okay, Shaq Fu, Legend Reborn on Indiegogo. No. Game teaser. I can't actually find like an official page. So yeah, I got no idea if and when it's actually coming out.
God, this game.
All right.
This game. I like how they started off. They were like, okay, we're gonna make cat model lady, and then we're gonna make every other dude have the same face in a different color. Like you had Piccolo orange cloak, and then you had Beast red guy had they had same face, different body, same face. And then even the final boss, skeleton face, but beige. Oh, the same face, Dan. They're all the
The uh, I just trying something. We're gonna do a beast. It's all beast all the time. This tournament. Yeah, beast wins. Oh man, when he doesn't have his boss health, when he doesn't have his boss level hit points, he goes down like a chump. This game is awful. This is great. I think this might be one of the best things that we've played on stream. Oh wait, it's a 2-player match? Oh, you're in multiplayer? Oh, hey, that would explain it. Yeah. Yeah, so since okay. All right, I get it. So we're beating up a non-existent player too. Okay, that would it's a player control character. I'm good at video games.
You're so good at video games.
I'm gonna win this tournament. I'm gonna win this tournament perfectly. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna go the distance.
Oh God. Did you see that? Oh yeah, because you were the reason I saw it. The going the distance weird like slow version from that.
But like it's
the drugging
oh
Olympics
God,
movie.
it's super like okay, it's amazing. So Todd in the Shadows linked it on Twitter, and
Oh, Blue Beast. He looks cool. He looks cooler blue too. Everyone's blue version looks way cooler.
So Todd in the Shadows linked it on Twitter, and so I watched it, and it took me. I had to watch it like 5 times before I could even place what song it was, because it was like, okay, I kinda hear it, but I can't quite place it, and it's so distorted and like overproduced that
I literally could not understand one word of the lyrics, so I could not tell what it was.
Yeah, that's why it took me so many listens before I could even catch
even after
before
someone
I could catch
pointed
a line.
it out. I re-listened and I still when you know what you're listening for, so you can hear it easier. Even knowing what it was, I still could not make out any of the freaking words.
Yeah, it was wild. So I think that's a new winner in the
horrible slow version of a song.
Horrible slow version, yeah.
Dramatic slow version.
Because it is simultaneously.
He hasn't even spun it to try to win it with you. What is that?
It is simultaneously so. Like it has all of the, okay, the thing is that it has all of the normal hallmarks of a moody, slowed down version, but it is then also like ridiculously overproduced and has like so much crap going on over top of it that it's like impossible to hear. It's so weird. Oh, people want me to stream Nomad Soul. Do I have a copy of Omicron? I don't know if I've...
Oh, damn.
I don't...
Why?
I mean, I should grab a copy... of Omicron for my David Cage stuff. Yeah.
Dan, you know we haven't done in a while, Dan?
What?
We haven't played a new round of shitty mobile games. What happened? Let's do this.
We can do crappy mobile games. We haven't done crappy mobile games in a while.
We have at least an hour before I get tired of it. Let's rock it out.
All right. Well, let's there's
Oh, we have to
okay.
rate it first. Let's bring it back and rate it.
I'm on the last match of the tournament.
The last refight? Oh, a tournament.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. You got this. I'll allow it.
Yeah. We're gonna see who's gonna win the tournament. All right, and winner of the tournament is, I can't actually read the player number up in the top left. I think it might be 6. It is player 6 as Beast. Sorry, players 1, 3, 7, and 2. You got 0 points. A riveting finish. A riveting finish. You know, I'm not done. I'm not done yet. I'm not done. We're gonna... Okay. I gotta... We're going to time 10, and we're going to fast speed. And...
God.
We should still be Beast. We should still be Beast. And...
Dan.
We're gonna...
Dan, no.
We're...
Dan, no.
This is gonna be hilarious. This is gonna be hilarious.
Dan, it already took you, like... You restarted the game like 30 times.
Yes, and now I'm going...
a game that
You've
turned a game that was 7 fights into a 3-hour game.
Yeah.
2 hours. 2-hour game.
And now we're going to finish it in like 10 minutes.
No, this is not speedrun.
We're gonna finish it in even less. Look, the fights are only 10 seconds long. The rounds are only 10 seconds long. We just need to helicopter. Look, I've already won the first round. Timeout, no bonus. We're good. Look at this. I have wrecked this game. Look at it. Look at it. I am dominant. I win, Shaq Fu. Not you. Me.
Oh, God.
Look at this. Look how good I am at Shaq Fu. This guy backs up at the start of the fight. He gets some extra distance. It's not going to save him from helicopter dick.
Oh.
Look.
Wait,
It
what?
so didn't say... We won. We, like, legitimately knocked him out. He went down so fast. He just dropped like potatoes falling off the back of a truck. Fury mode's not gonna save you, man. It's not gonna save you. Look, it totally, we won. It's over. It's already over. It's already over. Look how fast we're winning. Look how much we're winning. We're winning.
You're winning.
We're winning so much.
You're winning so many.
I'm almost...
You're going the distance, Dan.
I'm going the distance.
Oh, God.
Oh man, I was worried for a second this guy was going to block the whole time and it was going to be a draw, but then he took damage and now it's over and I won.
Yay!
No, we're not winning with... He's a legitimate character. Beast is a legitimate character. You can play versus mode. You can play versus mode and just take Beast. Like, he's just a normal selectable character. If you're sitting there with like your brothers or your sisters or your friends or whatever, you can hand them the controller and be like, okay, well, we're gonna do tournaments, and I'm going to play Beast. And they can be like, okay, well, I'm going to play Beast too. And you can have a fight. Or they can be like, I'm going to play Shaq. And you can also technically have a fight. And, yeah, so like this isn't really cheating because Beast he's a legitimate character. Beast this isn't like, you know, you went through the Super Nintendo or the Game Boy version of Mortal Kombat as Goro. Like that's a cheat. That's like Goro just, you know, he's not a normal character. You can't just play Goro. You gotta jump through all kinds of hoops to unlock Goro, and we just manipulated the settings like this. We just changed the settings. 10 seconds is right there on the clock. Like it just lets us put 10 seconds on the clock. The game permits this. Crystal, we're almost done. We're on Beast again.
I'm just like totally not even. I'm just letting you do this.
Beast is balanced. Yeah, exactly.
You know, like
snatched for gods. Goro is OP.
Store?
Beast is balanced. Exactly. Confirmed.
You know,
legitimate strategy.
You know when you go to the grocery store and there's a mom, and she's got her kid, and the kid, they're in the checkout line, and the kid says he wants a candy bar. Oh, honey. Like,
oh, no.
You can't have a candy bar.
Oh, no,
and then the kid starts having a fucking fit.
Yeah.
And the mom, it's just one of those days. The mom just like eyes the candy bar on the conveyor belt. Because today's not the day that she says, I'm going to take you home if you don't stop. Today is the day that she's like, you know what? Fine, just have the candy bar. I just don't want to hear your shit today. Today is a candy bar day, Dan.
Today's
you are getting your candy bar in the form of your 10-second rounds.
This is my candy bar.
Today's a candy bar day.
A flaw in the flawless plan is that if Beast does any damage, all right, we're just playing the numbers here. Oh. There we go. All right, we won. And 3, 2, 1, 0. Beast wins.
Beast wins.
Beast wins. All right. We're almost. We're back at the pyramid. We're back at the pyramid. All right, set raw. And the music cut out. Oh, there we go. We've got music again. Okay. All right. And we won. And we're so close to victory. Crystal.
Yeah? I'm here. I'm watching you fight Mummy Man.
Can you taste my victory?
Yep. It tastes much like a Coca-Cola.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm so glad my victory tastes like it. Timeout, no bonus, but it doesn't matter. Technical victory. A win's a win. A win's a win. Thanks, Shaq. We saved Nezu. 6 minutes. World record. World record Beast helicopter percent. Yeah, the end. Beast helicopter spin 100%. Helicopter
Oh,
spin
yeah.
percent.
Sorry, I'm late.
Helicopter percent. Everybody loves helicopter percent. Everybody loves. We routed. Yes, exactly. We routed Shaq out of the game. All right, we're not going to watch the credits again. All right. All right. Why did it keep playing music after I turned it off?
Mobile games. Let's do this.
Well,
Snap,
just real quick. Just all right. Just okay.
get your shit together.
Shaq Fu. Shaq Fu.
The Choice Elf says that the official speedrun record is 6 minutes 40 seconds. I think they're referring to Shaq Fu.
Right?
The
official speed record is. Do you want? Dude, that's the console world record now. Oh my god!
I think you should submit it, Dan.
Oh my god! Yes. Oh yeah, we should submit that. Any percent, or just
Did it. Do it.
Oh, all right. Where does Shaq Fu go? We should submit that.
Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna close stream for a minute. Going on, but everything's lagging all of a sudden. Started streaming Netflix or something.
Yeah, even if it gets disqualified, like I want.
You have to submit it.
I have to submit that.
It'll be like
even if it gets disqualified.
First foray into like becoming a known speedrunner before you enter Amy as an official entrant.
It'll. All right. Okay. Crystal, where would you put Shaq Fu?
Well, I closed stream because everything started being terrible, so I'm trying to just like remember where. First of all, I would say that it is definitely worse than Subject 13 because while we had like a few moments of giggles, Subject 13 game is just infamously so bad that it was second.
Mm-hmm.
So like even though Subject 13 was just utter trash, a really good stream game. And as I've said before, we've sort of been giving games good for streaming, or at least our kind of streaming, like more points. It's generally like, oh, it's a playable game. I think it's worse than that. I don't know about Amy because I haven't watched enough of Amy. I heard there's just like some terrible things about Amy.
Amy as a speed run is pretty fun and kind of funny. Amy as a casual play was
the worst.
Goddamn awful. Like was just so bad.
I would also say though, on top of that, like taking into account that it's so short that it doesn't really have any time to even redeem itself, but also on top of that, it literally put the hardest character to beat besides like Crazy Beast guy, and he was only hard because he did so much damage per hit, but like one of the top 2 hardest characters to beat and the first level, like the first 3 things you had to fight to even the first island, like make
on
any
the critical
progress
path,
in story whatsoever.
If you're on the critical path, it's
like that's pretty terrible game design. Also the fact that you couldn't even have beaten the game, like maybe if we kept playing it for a really long time, but it would have taken you a while to beat the game as the character you're supposed to. Like You actually had to use a cheat.
It wasn't a cheat. Okay, it was a
Progress
cheat.
into the first part of the story.
Okay, it was a cheat. I'll admit. I admit it now. It was a cheat.
It was a cheat. It was a cheat. And I wouldn't even, it's not like a cheat in the sense of like yes, you're still beating everybody, right?
You had to go off the critical. Let's say it's not a cheat. It's not a cheat sheet. You had to go off the critical path. You had to go off the critical path.
It's not even in the manual on how to like unlock it or anything.
Well, it might be in the manual. It honestly might be in the manual. We don't have the manual.
Okay. But either way, you could not beat the game as intended. You couldn't play as Shaq in Shaq Fu and beat the game out of frustration and like difficulty. Like it was above and beyond like bad character you're supposed to be.
Yeah, I mean it's not helped by the fact that it's very sluggish. It's not
like,
terribly responsive. A bunch of this
character to hit anybody.
A bunch of that is just going back to like an old SNES controller. Like these things are not as
very responsive.
They're not as tight as you remember. they're a little mushy and vague. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. They don't quite hold up to memory. So, but all of that combined, yeah.
I think that makes it absolutely like I am with whatever this website is that wants to just destroy all the cartridges. Like it's legitimately just a bad game. So like it's not even a bad game in the sense of like oh, it's just like really hard. But it's not only is it's too hard in the sense that there's something to be said about difficulty making you feel like you earned progress and like, so I'm all for things getting harder as you go, but like this was just bad. It was just straight up bad. It also, the story was so laughably slapped on top of the game they wanted to make.
Okay. Here's my argument, and feel free. I'm gonna present my argument, and then we'll tear it down, and rip it apart. Mm-hmm. I want to put Shaq Fu between Dante's Inferno and The Order because it was exactly as terrible as I hoped it was going to be.
No, I am so not okay with that.
Like
and
on
I will tell
every
you
level.
why.
On every level, like Shaq Fu. If in 2018 you were acquiring a copy of Shaq Fu, it is going to be exactly what you think it is.
No. Okay, listen. I have a theory, okay? I have a theory about things being exactly as shitty as you expect them to be, being very satisfying.
Okay. All right, people are right. Green should be. Yeah, it shouldn't be green. It should be. I call
it the Popeye's corn on the cob theory, right? So like KFC or a Popeye's, like a fast food place, and get corn on the cob, you're not expecting it to be good. Like, it's going to be shitty. You know that it's going to be a little mushy. It's going to have been overboiled and then like sat in the butter water forever. Like, but because you are expecting it to be exactly as shitty as it is, it's so good.
Yeah, this is the famous bowl of video games.
But here's the problem. That this qualifies for that. I think that it is exactly as shitty as you expected it to be. But I don't think that led to satisfaction. I think that it led to blandness in a way that was not satisfying because expectations met reality exactly. Like, when expectations meet reality exactly, sometimes there's a wonderful, wonderful satisfaction to be had. This was not that case. First of all, the reason that The Order and Dante's Inferno are even that high is because they had some redeeming qualities. The Order was beautiful.
The Order is very pretty, and Dante's Inferno, as we've actually like really sort of realized in going back to it, because I've replayed a little bit of it recently, is that it's like, oh hey, look, this game actually runs at 60 frames per second, when so many of these struggle, like they struggle to hit 30. So
yeah.
But I really want to put this.
So The Order and Dante's Inferno both had redeeming qualities in that they were entertaining. This game was not entertaining. We had a few moments of making fun of it that were, but like that 2 hours will be so forgettable. I see you trying to stick it in there. Get it out of there. It doesn't belong in the green end.
I put it under the green. I put it.
No.
I put it.
It's unacceptable. No. It is so much lower than that. It is so much lower than that.
But finding helicopter spinning through the game as Beast was so satisfying for me.
The only good thing that came out of this game was the phrase "spin it to win it," which will make it onto a Dan Patreon merch t-shirt. But going to put this lower than that. It was bad.
It was so bad. It is so bad.
It wasn't bad in a way that was entertaining. It was just bad.
It got entertaining.
No.
It got entertaining to me. When
you're
helicopter spinning.
I think Daniel,
helicopter spinning
I think
through
that you're
the game.
Blinded by depression and your shitty day.
Yes,
and this
I
is the
am.
bright point of it.
Yes, I am.
Just because this is the bright point in your shitty day / depression mode, you need to no, it's lower. Be honest with yourself.
Dan needs a candy bar. Dan needs a candy bar.
No, damn it. Your candy bar. I told you. You already got your candy bar. Your candy bar was playing 10-second rounds to repeat the game a third time.
A second. I repeat it twice.
Not get 2 candy bars.
One of those wasn't beating the game. One of those was winning a tournament. One of those was winning a tournament against a non-existent player 2.
You will not get another candy bar. I swear to God, I will turn this car around right now.
I mean,
it belongs, or so help me.
I mean, it's got everything.
It has belongs, or so help me.
It has everything.
So help me.
It has just completely unexamined Orientalism. It's got sluggish controls. It's got graphics it's got portraits that don't look like the people they claim to be representing. It has nonsensical product placement from Pepsi.
That was pretty great. I'm not saying it doesn't have a few amusing things. It's higher than Surf's Up. It's higher than Accidental Racist Walrus, but it is not anywhere near the top of the center. It's not anywhere near it.
Okay,
above Bolt.
Can I put it above Bolt? Between Lost and Bolt.
Above Bolt is what? Lost?
Lost. I'm gonna move the ghosts off so that they don't fall off.
What's above Bolt again? You said Lost?
Lost.
I didn't see that one. What's above Lost?
Hellboy.
Okay, I did see Hellboy. It was not as buggy as Hellboy, even if it was just shitty in general. I will accept it above Bolt. I still think it deserves to be lower, and I think you'll change your mind once you're not blinded by the day.
Okay, where would you put it? Where would you put it? Like if you had your way, where would it go?
If I had my druthers, all right, give me one second. I'm gonna turn up my quality so that I can see
They're all out of focus.
some
Do you
game
want me to?
titles.
Do you want me to put the here? I'll put the shelf in focus.
Because some of them I can tell by like their color schemes, but okay, what is? Let's see. We have Avatar, the one that's just below Avatar, the blue one.
Surf's Up.
Okay, yeah. All right. I would say I would put it Bolton Avatar.
G.I. Joe, Transformers, and Terminator. I know they're hard to read because they all look identical.
Oh God, you're like totally breaking up on me. 1 second. My internet are watching TV on Netflix, so they're streaming, which like cuts down my ability to also stream. Okay. What were you saying?
G.I. Joe, Transformers, and Terminator are the three between Bolt and Avatar.
Okay,
also
I don't
Ship
think
Toaster. Ship Toaster just linked the
perfect.
I
don't remember.
high res.
Yeah, I see the link. I don't remember seeing Terminator. Transformers, I didn't like, but it was at least playable.
You were here for Terminator.
I will repeat. I don't remember Terminator.
I don't really remember Terminator either. I know we played it, but I don't remember anything about it. I remember there was one sequence where I kept getting blown up by a grenade.
Like, it's not anywhere near as bad as Men in Black.
Now, an alternate.
It doesn't have any. Okay, it isn't surprising in this one, but I would argue that Voodoo Chick and her black drummers and the other people is like at least on similar footing of the casual racism in Surf's Up. Most of the reason that we hit Surf's Up so hard was because it was a surprise, because it came out of nowhere in an otherwise like for children pretty good playable game.
Now as a counterpoint to that, I would argue that Shaq Fu actually has more of the Orientalism in Shaq Fu is so thorough and consistent and unexamined and obvious and stupid that it's really actually
come
like
out in an era when it would have been like just like Oriental magicalism, just a theme that we put on.
It's just like
especially when you're making
Mortal Kombat knockoff.
Also, to be fair, it's a protagonist, even though you didn't play as him. So
like I feel it's actually more in like the Dante's Inferno category, where it's like, look, at this point, like, yeah, it's technically offensive, but it's so stupid that
it's not Surf's Up. Tar is more pointed with it, so I would say somewhere between Bolt and Avatar is where I would put it, but I will allow it to be put above Bolt, if only because medium between your ridiculous notion that it should go at the bottom of the good section and where I want it, but I will take it above Bolt.
Should I go get a proper boxed copy? Oh. Okay, I actually feel
this, unlike most of the other games, was not even playable on easy.
No, it wasn't.
Had to do a cheat just to like beat it for the stream, and I think when you have to do that for like a 7-level SNES game, that's saying something.
Well, I mean, SNES games were also intentionally hard because it's like they
were so short.
Because otherwise,
it's
a 7-minute game.
It's true.
You know,
you need to pay like $50 for it when it first came out.
I feel like this, like the I want like that to become my thing. That it's like, okay, get like factory sealed box copies of awful games and get them signed by their developers. Like if I could get one of those, if I go get one of those Genesis copies and get it signed by Paul Cassette, you know, just like if I can get my X-Men Destiny signed by Dennis Dyack, uh, and
I'm
then
down for it. I'm down for that.
or does
Say
Shaq Fu just get like, do we just start building like a shadow
okay.
box display over on this wall? Shaq Fu. Shaq Fu. Shaq Fu. Super Mario World is neither short nor hard. It's pretty challenging. Super Mario World is actually pretty challenging. But Super Mario World is also like the
Also, was it? Is that the weird one that? No. Oh.
Super Mario World is like the what's the word I'm looking for, like standard bearer for the platform that like the Super Nintendo came out, like, so it was the first part, it was the title that came out with the platform to show off what the platform was capable of. So it is very much like good, yeah, flagship. It was the flagship title. It was meant to like be a representative of the brand,
Right.
and so yeah, so of course, like Super Mario World, like they put a ton of work into it for that reason. Like, so yeah, 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 yeah.
All
Shaq.
right. So where are you gonna put it?
I put it between Bolt and Lost
I'll take it. I'll allow it.
because
Where you
Dan
were trying to put it.
Dan needs a candy bar.
So many candy bars today, Dan. You you were like, oh my god, this
All
is
right.
this is worse than candy bar. This is like I want this giant toy that also comes with, it's filled with candy.
I want, I want, I want a giant novelty candy bar made of smaller candy bars.
Yes, that's you. That's fucking you tonight. All right,
All right.
whip out some mobile games.
Uh,
Got like a half hour
all
of
right.
mobile gaming at least before I start being like, stop, please, dear God.
Okay. Okay. So we've got Cats, Ark of War, Toy Blast, Survivors, Avengers, Episode, Star Trek, DC Legends, Tai Chi Panda 3, Winions, Angry Birds Evolution, Angry Birds Match, Gladiator H. I don't know
I
what
will
that one is.
not. I
My
will
Singing
not let you play a
Monsters.
goddamn match game. But
We've got My Singing Monsters, which we haven't done yet. Hyper
the one
Heroes.
where you, is that the one where you wait? What's the new one that was like this big fad where you like, it's a chicken or something and you yell at it and like that makes it jump?
I have no idea. I have no idea what you're talking
Screaming
about.
chicken or something.
Screaming
Weird.
Chicken?
I'm a stream. I'm
I
gonna
don't
look it
know.
up.
We've
What about play the swimming otter game? I need some relief.
Oh,
Try playing it.
the swimming otter ear. 1 second. Just wrong button. 1 sec. Let me tap. Was that tap tap fish? Is that right? Tap tap fish?
I think that's it. Where you are a little otter in the ocean.
No, don't send
The
me
one I was thinking
notifications.
of is called Chicken Scream. It is a free game. You talk to it to make it do things. So you talk to the chicken and it walks, and then you yell at it, and that makes it jump. And
Sorry,
go.
I had the wrong microphone set.
Oh God.
So it. Oh, there we go.
Ooh, can you are playing as mobile games so we can be the highest mobile game streamer again?
Oh, change it to. Okay, 1 second. Shaq Fu to iOS gaming update information. There we go. We are now properly Classified. Okay. Press button. Leaves one small, lonely coralite. Creating life, one at a time.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is so chill. Oh, this is so chill. This is what I wanted. This is great. Like depression cure the game of like baby otters. Oh yeah, just catfish. So what are you doing right now? What's going on in the game?
I'm tapping the coralite for vitality and then leveling it up.
Oh, so you're gonna start as like a little coral and then like get other animals? Is that what
Well,
happens?
so I think I'm me, and because the coralite was because the coralite was talking to me.
Okay, so you're gonna like take care of other creatures in the sea?
I don't know. We'll find out. Get a bonus every 25 levels. Creating a coral now. Coral. On the coral tab, you can create and raise a coral. A coral automatically creates vitality per second and still creates vitality without being connected to the game. Okay, so they're your passive.
Music, even if this game is like it's this game is basically that like venture capitalist game where you're just like tapping things to exchange stuff.
Yeah, it's another infinite tapper
But
incremental progression game.
It's very chill. Very chill. Oh, it's just chill. Little sound. I like it.
Get a bonus.
This is worth having game sounds for.
All right, I'm creating. Okay, do I want a percula clownfish or a red clownfish? Oh, I can get one of each. I have enough.
I'm gonna pause that.
Please take a picture of cute fishes. Sure. You can watch fishes in VR mode. All right, one sec. Where is my cardboard? All right.
My friend just messaged me, what the fuck is this game? Apparently.
3D touch creates a shrimp. If I eat this, okay. Check the achievements. Please. Tomorrow's reward is a walking fish.
Apparently, if you get far enough in this game, you get whales and sea turtles, but also that if you log in daily for the first week or whatever, you get an axolotl.
A wawa?
An axolotl.
Oh,
The little, like, it's like a combination newt and like slime fish headdress. They're really cute.
Oh, we got costumes. We can dress up our we can dress up.
Can you dress up the coral?
Yeah, like look. So we got Lonely Coralite, which has no costume. Sailor Stone, Little Devil, Grandfather Magician, Atlantic Pirate, Bunny Stone. Let's preview Grandfather Magician. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at it. It's got a wizard hat on. It's 300 gems to buy. I got 100 gems, because that's the crack that they get you hooked on. We got our. All right, what else do we? So costume. Close that. All right. All right, what do we get? What are they giving us? We got a lucky frog fish.
I don't know, what are they giving us?
That was a New Year's
frog
event fish. Yeah.
That's interesting.
How do I get back to my shop?
This game's
There
like a
we
little
go.
lullaby. I'm just gonna like pass out.
Alright, we unlocked fresh seaweed. Alright, what's our stone? Volcanic eruption. We need level 100. Alright, we're up at our coralite's at level 80. At 100, we get volcanic eruption.
Ooh.
Alright, what else do we... Should we level up our seaweed?
Yeah, obviously.
And our staghorn coral? Alright, keeps wanting me to... Oh, purchase new terrain. We've got a rock. Where do we want to put the rock? Let's put the rock there. And another small rock there. And some seaweed.
There.
And we'll put this seaweed here. And these are
Yes.
And then we don't have enough purple bubbles. We don't have enough purple bubbles to buy any more.
Oh,
These.
boo! Can you buy some purple bubbles? Let's look at that. Let's look at that purchase.
Let's look at the store. Free vitality. Watch an ad. Boost vitality 99 cents. Boost vitality. Okay, so these are wait. Vitality production increase ×2 for 1 hour, 3 hours, 6 hours. Spirit of Life doubles total vitality production for 15 minutes, but you can buy that with gems. Receive 5 hours worth of vitality for gems. 20 hours, 50 hours. Where's the rest of the shop? I would assume.
Ooh. I do not know.
Oh wait, there it is. Free gems for watching ads and connecting on social media. 300 gems, 50 pearls for $1. Free trial 3-minute Midas tap. Corgi package for $10. Acquired a congratulating Corgi create life 30% discount.
Whoa.
Ghost package $20.
Was that English?
Acquired ghost whale create life 50% discount. So I think what that is, okay, so like if I'm on the fish page, so like all of these fish, you see how it's like create life, you know, and then it has the value, like the cost, 125.000A. I would assume that's what that means, is so like these ones give you, like they reduce the cost of that by 30% and 50% respectively.
Gotcha.
Supreme package, $100. You get a harp seal, 50,000 gems, and a 50% discount on fish. And then you can straight up buy 100 gems, 550 gems, 2,400 gems, 6,500 gems, and 15,000 gems. It seems to cap out at $100 instead of the normal $139.99 that we're used to seeing. And then pearls, you can just straight up buy pearls. So those things that were like 30 pearls, 200 pearls is $5. It's kind of the usual spread, even if it stops a little lower than we're used to seeing. Not that that's actually a bad thing at all.
So it's like you're pretty normal, like by... God, I looked away for a little bit and was just listening to like the sounds, and I looked back and your coral thing has a creepy face. I mean, at least it's friendly, but it's a little vacant.
It's a friendly creepy face.
It's pretty friendly, but it's also a little bit creepy.
Volcanic eruption, auto tap per seconds, 10 auto taps per second for 5 minutes. Now the question is, how do we trigger that? Oh, there we go. Skill. Okay, so that automatically goes. It actually is auto taps. Let's level up our seaweed. Let's level up our coral. Created a new clownfish. Oh, I need five clownfish to create a fire goby. That's 6.655 billion. To get another clownfish, should I get another red clownfish? Or another Percula clownfish? Let's go with another red clownfish. Keep them balanced. Okay, so aside from the fact that this really is just a tapping game, yet another tapping game, it's pretty chill.
Yeah, I feel like the soundtrack without the sound effects are add to it, like the bubbles and stuff. I think the soundtrack is one of those songs that like made like a 7-hour loop on YouTube for you to play to like cure your insomnia or like stop your anxiety attacks. So, when do you start getting some animals? How long until you get stuff that isn't coral and rocks?
Well,
And
I've
like,
got.
I guess tiny fish. Are
I
those
mean, I've
tiny
got.
fish?
So when I have 5 clownfish, I can get a fire goby, which requires fresh seaweed and 5 clownfish. So yeah, you get then. That actually opens up a bunch of stuff, like
Okay.
a whole bunch of goby, some firefish. But then you need 5 goby to get a blue tang. And then it kind of progresses like that, going down through a lot of small fish. Okay, you don't, yeah, and then you get up to like parrotfish. You start getting some actual big fish pretty far down here. Oh, then you get a seahorse, really far down, and then jellyfish, and then turtles, and then dolphins, and then rays and sharks, and then you get whales. Yeah, all the way down to the bottom. There's no otter. I didn't see an otter.
Showed me the otter.
I didn't see one.
The whole reason I sent you this link was because it showed you. I don't think this is the game I sent you. Here's the game I sent you that has the swimming otter in it.
Not all fish are in that menu. Oh, then there's, okay, then we got saltwater crocodile, turtles, goby, tangs, damsels, angelfish, chroma, stradivarius, butterfly,
sent it,
puffer, seahorse.
Something. I don't know. Was it this one? Are you sure this was it?
I don't know how else I would have got this.
Specifically because the trailer that it played me, otter swimming around in the ocean, and you're swimming around like you were swimming.
Maybe you sent me the wrong.
I sent you. I clicked the link for the ad because it played on another game I was playing. Let me see if I can find it. Oh God, I'm too lazy to right now. It requires me to actually open up Facebook on the computer and not on my phone so that I can search my messages, because you can't search your messages on the Messenger app. Why that is, but you know. I was playing Goddess or Godus, the Peter
the Polar Molyneux game. We can fire that up.
The mobile game came out, the mobile version, and I mean, not came out, it's probably been out, but it like went free or whatever. It's it very recently came up for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, it's been basically abandoned for like a couple years now.
Yeah. It froze on me. So the you find by like exploring and doing things and hitting certain goals, you get these like little cards. Think of them like Magic the Gathering cards, where like to use it you have to like tap so many resources and then it can be used. So like you get these little trading card things, and then you also collect what they call stickers.
Yeah.
And the stickers are all like different symbols, and you load up these little trading cards with until they're full, and then you gain that god power.
Yeah, have you not seen any of my like live tweets about
What?
Have you not seen any of my like live tweets about Goddess, or my like update tweets about Goddess? Oh, yeah, I've got, let's see here, let me fire up Steam. And also put my phone into Do Not Disturb.
I wasn't even playing the full one. I was playing the mobile version.
Well, yeah, anyway. I mean, the mobile version, like, they're fundamentally similar.
The same, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but like...
Okay, Goddess.
The game is set up...
I have 396 hours.
Yes. Start a new one.
In that terrible, awful game. Like it is pure trash. It is so bad. We could fire it up. I'll reinstall it right now.
Fire it up, but start a new one. Start from the beginning where they're drowning. You gotta save them.
No, I'll start from. I'll show you just where it goes.
Your trash fire.
Yeah.
Okay, well listen though. So my game, I was playing it for a couple weeks, and was really, I was having a good time with it because the mobile version is very much like it's one of those like do a bunch of stuff and then wait for it to like do its own thing.
Oh yeah.
But you can also kind of like scroll around and just like see what's going on, like watch the little farmers farm and stuff. And full game for me. This was good times. But the way they've set it up was very, I thought it was just as irritating as ads can be, but most games do it. So basically, anytime you went into the game, the only time ads would play if you went into the menu to load stickers onto your little trading card god powers, right? You could go into the game, and as long as you weren't going to that menu indefinitely without ever having to deal with ads or anything, even though it was a free game, you would go into that menu to like load stickers onto your god power trading cards. An ad would play, and then some of them you'd have to watch and some you could skip after so many seconds or whatever, and then you could do your stickers, and then you'd have so many like or whatever where you could keep going back to the menu without seeing another ad. Good, until I've been playing the game for like 2 weeks, and all of a sudden
Sorry, just one sec. My Coral Rock is telling me things. It's like, what'll happen if you don't do anything for an hour? And it was telling me to relax. I'll get 3 times stronger level. Like my Coral Rock is very reassuring, but is also giving me like gameplay tips. But is also just like, hey man, chill out. The mystery chest is full of great surprises. So it's like, all right, you go use the store. But also, like, don't sweat it, man. Meet me at 4 a.m.
It's fucking ties you into putting your money into buying the otter.
Midnight?
Okay.
Question. All right. Are we?
Okay,
we're launching Goddess right now, right? That's what we're doing.
Okay, great. Yes.
That's what we're doing.
Go do that.
Okay.
Go do that.
Okay. So let's get.
But what I was saying was I got really pissed off at the damn thing because I was like having a chill time with it. I've been playing it for like 2 weeks, right? And at one point I tried to go into the trading card menu to load up some stickers, and it bugged out trying to load an ad where like the screen like faded to like the faded mode and but no ad played. But because no ad ever played, like close the ad menu. I even deleted it and reloaded it. It was stuck forever. Can't play the game.
Hello, welcome to Goddess, the PC version. This is Jack and I going to be doing a developer commentary, explaining some of the features, explaining why they're not finished.
All right, well, it's forcing me to start over.
Thoughts behind them. You can always turn off our slightly aggravating voices, especially if you're, well, I don't know about yours, mine.
Okay, our only options are
we're recording this in the
Who is
studio, so if
talking?
you hear any
Peter
weird
Molyneux.
noises behind
Also,
or
there's
swearing,
no
we
volume
apologise,
control.
In advance.
Authentic.
Yeah. So here we go. We're
Why
going
are
to
you
do
playing
these
something?
commentaries are going to come
This is
up
Goddess.
as you unlock features. Of
That's
the game,
him
and I'm gonna
talking to you?
explain what
Yeah,
those
there's a
features are.
developer's
We're doing
commentary.
this while we're playing through, so this is kind of an honest account of.
You can just hear people like chattering in the
You
background.
can always, as I said, turn this off in the settings
So
menu.
you said this is just his commentary?
Click to continue.
and there's great all these like
Terrible.
mouth
I don't want to
smacking
hear
noises.
him fucking talk to me while I'm trying to play this game.
Why did that? Oh, that was.
Save the people. When wilt thou save the people? Oh, goddess mercy, when? Oh, Lord, the people.
All right, is that gonna work?
Thrones and crowns.
All right, so I'm
but
trying to.
men.
I'm trying to like get it to go
Sorry, I
full
got
screen,
stuck
but
hardcore in
every
Godspell
time-
mode there.
every time I toggle full screen, it actually like kills my monitor and then just shows up, but it shows up on the stream like all weird and stuff. So we're gonna go with a larger windowed resolution, and we'll just deal with it like that.
Here we are at the start of the game. The first thing we wanted to do is to give you a feeling of connection with your two followers. Now, this is something that we're going to be working on over the forthcoming months. I like this very simple beginning.
Shut
I love
up,
the
Peter!
idea that
You just
everything
hear
that's gonna
people like
come
walking
from
behind
this,
them.
You should remember this first moment where you only had two followers. The first thing, of course, is sculpting. Now, sculpting is designed to be as relaxing as possible. Over the months, we have pulled back on sculpting, so don't over sculpt is my advice to you. Only sculpt when you need to sculpt, but you don't want to get too tired. We don't want to take the power away to sculpt. We just don't want you to overdo it. So you shouldn't be doing this every second of the day, and it's later on in the game it's going to cost you a lot to sculpt. Remember that sculpting on sand is completely free, but buildings you put on land are less on sand are less effective.
I don't even know if he was done.
Shut.
Like I have no idea if he was actually done.
My God. Nobody wants to hear you talk the whole game, Peter.
I do now, cause
Why can you not turn that off?
oh, I can turn the developer commentary off. At this point, I want to hear Molyneux try to like justify himself.
Take that. Oh. Video. Oh, there's also a cat. Oh.
Oh, hello, Amy.
With shitty
Here, one
commentary.
sec.
Is there an Amy?
Help him!
There we go. All right, we saved our followers. Okay, you're saved. They now see you as their god.
Yay! You did it. Good job. You finally beat the first section of the tutorial.
All right, Peter, where are you? Come on, Peter.
Is this not an option? Did you turn this on?
Is what? Did I turn what
Him
on?
talking to you.
That was on by default. I can turn it off.
Oh my God.
I just don't want
no,
to. Also,
it's just weird.
okay, there we go. It had not yet enabled my actual the rest of my controls. I'm like, why can't I move the camera? And it's like, oh, we haven't turned that on yet. Your followers will continue searching for a promised land. I'm actually kind of disappointed. I'm sad. I'm sad that it deleted my saved game when I deleted the game, even though that seems entirely reasonable.
No, that's stupid. It shouldn't delete your save file. It should just delete the game file. It's dumb. Steam saves your save files. I don't know why it didn't. Sculpt that land, Dan.
I'm not yet powerful enough to sculpt that land.
Oh, don't. You're not yet powerful enough to sculpt that layer.
We gotta basically
Login
we escort them
that
over here
I
to
can
this.
play this game. Stated that it won't work on my phone and let me chill.
Don't lose your followers.
Don't lose them and let them die. You got to get them through that gross swamp so that they can go build a house over there.
Yeah. Once they stop just hanging out over here, like.
What are you guys doing? There you go. They can't climb it. There you go.
No, I made it. All right.
2 layers.
I can't.
They can only do 1.
It's too ugly for a promised land, and I can't break
Oh
rocks yet.
no.
Oh, that's too far away. Come on, man. Come on.
This game, I was really excited when I saw the trailer for it. I put it on my my wish list, my Steam wish list. But then it came out and everybody hated it.
Yeah, because
And I would like to know
freaking
why.
awful.
What is wrong with it?
Okay,
Well,
so
why?
it got marginally better over time, but was still never actually any good. The big, come on. Okay, do I need to dismiss that before? Okay, there we go. Now they're gonna start walking. They never really quite grasped what their core gameplay loop was, and so you wound up with like tons of just awful stalling tactics in the progression. And one of the things that I think we should run into pretty quickly is just how quickly the game progresses from like build timers that are very reasonable for what you would expect for, you know, a real game, which is that it's like, oh, well, it's only going to take, you know, it's like things are going to take like 20, 30 seconds to build. And then they go up to like, it's like, okay, 1 or 2 minutes. And it's like, all right, that's fine. But then it makes this giant leap to like, all right, 40-minute build times, 8-hour build times, 3-day build times.
Okay, so to comment on that, really, that
Okay, you've just been
problem
asked to
with that-
remove rocks. The rocks
Mobile
are a
Peter's back.
fantastic
like that's
store of
reasonable.
belief.
Like you dick
My
around in it
big
for a while,
tip-
and then you
first
start
big
building
tip to
something.
you
Oh,
is
it'll
don't-
take
oh,
like a
don't
couple
destroy
hours.
too
You just
many
like play a
rocks,
different game or
because
go back to
later on,
work.
they're a
Like,
really good way of getting that
that
and
is that
topping
it's
up
a-
your belief.
It's a
Um,
PC game.
They
Like no one
seem
wants
like
to
a
hit something and
negative,
realize,
but actually
oh, I have
later
to
in
let
the
this
game,
run
when
for
you're not
4
mining,
hours.
they become
Because
a positive.
does the
So be
PC
careful
version
with your
run in the
rocks.
background? Run if it's open.
Yeah, that's why I have, what did I say? 300 hours? Yeah, 396
Because you
hours.
just
That's
like
why
had to let it run.
I would just leave it running for, you know, in the background for a weekend.
Yeah. So that things would get built.
Yeah, because it's actually awful.
Oh, hold on, I'm losing you. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I like ripped my earbud out of my ear. Oh, okay.
Remember, sand is always free to sculpt. Can't actually
Sand
sculpt anything
sucks.
right now. Like it's yeah.
Complete them.
There we go. Now it'll let me build again. We're gonna raise the land.
Build 'em.
So yeah, you wound up with things like the progression system ultimately doesn't make any sense. The core gameplay loop doesn't make any sense. Like it's not even actually very good as a just kind of like chill, relaxing builder game.
Right, because at a certain point you can't just chill because
You can't do anything.
for a day.
Yeah. Like that's kind of what I mean in the sense that I mean chat was actually pointing this out a while ago when Peter was explaining the whole building system when they're like we wanted sculpting to be just the chillest thing in the world, which is why we also made sure you can't actually do it that much. And it's like what?
I also it has to be though was they designed a game like gameplay style for the PC, but like then all of the mechanics of it are mobile-y.
Yeah.
Like it's actually really hard on the mobile version because you have this big your finger is like the fattest shittiest stylus. Like there's no precision the way you have with pointer like that. And even that way I can see that it's like, oh, hey, really get any fine, like you can't finely sculpt steps and things very well.
You filled the bar. It's time to
Do a trading card game.
So you get the
easy.
bars. So yeah, all right. You get bars and stickers. Now stickers hide in chests, so you got to go find chests. So there's a chest. We get some stickers, and then go to timeline. All right,
Here we are in the timeline. Now,
right,
we've
we'll listen
gone
to-
through
we'll listen
a
to Peter
ton of
for a bit here.
revisions, haven't we, on the
Yeah,
timeline?
started out as a book, and then where did we go from a book? I think we had many iterations of the
Yeah,
timeline.
many iterations. And really what we wanted to get to is a feeling for you that you were in control of what was unlocked and when it was unlocked. So there's two
you have
stages.
like
That
no
first,
control over.
the first strip.
yeah.
You can scroll through now and you can see where your advances are happening. There's some truly exciting advances in there. New to the PC build is the completely new settlement thing. We'll come to that later. But you know, you need to be a little bit strategic, especially with the cards in the second row, which is the cards that you've discovered or unlocked by filling your bars up, and that you're going to unlock with stickers. Now, my big advice to you is don't waste your stickers. You're going to they seem like you've got a lot of stickers at the start of the game, but as you go through, you'll realise that being very strategic about the use of your stickers. Now, this
All right,
first
I'll-
one is about
Peter's
new
never
age
gonna
settlers,
shut up,
and it allows
but
you
then
to
Seriously,
I
he's
will-
just like going
build
on
this
and
new,
on.
Yeah,
What is wrong with him?
So I mean, you can use the undiscovered
Who is
cards
so-
timeline to
who
see
is so
have you got more than one
conceited
type of card
that they
coming
make
in
a
after one
fucking
another, and decide whether you want
commentary
to save
track
up.
for their
I'll
video
end up
game.
having a few cards that I never complete because I want to save up for something bigger because it gets tougher later on.
Yeah, definitely. And again, this is part of the kind of deeper strategy. The thing I like about this is that if you can't be bothered with that strategy, you don't have to. You can just stick your stickers on randomly. Your game is not going to be so naturally flowing if you do that. But if you are someone who I'm like this, who, you know, like a Civilization player that likes to have
God,
unlocked
shut
the
up,
things
Peter.
that they actually want. So.
Okay, so first to answer one of chat's question, why did they go from a book to this? And the answer is, okay, so one of the core problems, a very, very core problem with earlier versions of the game was that the progression was like really screwed up and really limited, and there was no way to actually get the resources that you needed to unlock even a like substantial fraction of the technology, but there wasn't actually any branching paths. So you would eventually hit a point where you would have a new technology or you would have a technology that needed like oil, but there was no oil in the game, and that was just kind of like, okay, the game only goes up to this tech period and then it stops. And it's like, okay, that's fine. But you would get up to oil, and then you would have like 700 wood stickers and like 2 Adobe stickers. And it was completely, and there was no gameplay loop in there for acquiring more resources
More of
discriminately.
what you needed.
Yeah. Like you didn't, it wasn't a matter of like, oh, well, if I need more Adobe stickers, then I'm going to build a certain kind of building that will then, harvest that resource. You only got them from stickers, or you only got stickers in chests, loot boxes, and you could get it from the PvP, which was never fully implemented, and the PvP was like the one repeatable thing, except in the version of the game at the time there was basically just a linear fake PvP story that you would go through that wasn't actually PvP. And so you could do it was 12 missions or something like that, and then you ran out. So in theory, if they had actually had the PvP and it was repeatable, then that would be your way of getting the resources. But they never figured out that gameplay loop, and they didn't understand the criticism that people were giving them. So the 2 criticisms about the book were that it was horribly imbalanced, and also people just didn't really like the metaphor of it. And people kind of found that it's like, oh, the whole sticker book metaphor that they had, people just kind of didn't like it. But they didn't, a lot of people, and gamers aren't always are frequently not very good at actually properly communicating what it is that they don't like about something. So so the system is horribly unsatisfying because it's ridiculously unbalanced, but what gamers end up saying is oh, we hate it because stickers are childish. And for whatever reason, in the cloud of criticisms of this terrible system, the one thing that Peter actually kind of heard was, oh, people don't like the sticker book, so we'll change it to a sticker timeline. And it's
Right, you've received your first
Just
proper
why?
abode. Now, abodes have followers in them. There are 2 types of followers that live in this type of abode. That one are breeders. If an abode has breeders in, that means more people will be bred. Fairly obvious that. They also have workers. Now, you will notice that a little pip appears over an abode when a worker has something to do. You can click on that pip. At this moment, that's pretty much the only thing you can do with workers, but very soon now you'll be unlocking leashing. There's lots of powerful things that you can do with leashing. So it will seem a little bit grindy for a while. I just want to get you totally used to the idea that workers live in abodes, breeders breed, abodes give you things like belief. So bear with us, because the real strategy starts coming in a little bit later.
Okay, so one of the things that I want to point out about what he just...
He literally just said the game opens up at level 60.
Yeah, he basically just said that. Also, one of the things that I want to point out. So a few minutes ago, Peter said that it's we really want you to remember when you only had 2 followers. That they want sort of this starting point to become the core of the identity of your settlement. Except, you see all these teepees here? All these little yurts? They don't upgrade. If you don't manually bulldoze them, they don't upgrade. So
Oh shit.
So what you actually end up with as you move across the terrain is that if you're not actively like bulldozing stuff, your technology actually like you get better and better stuff the further away you go from your original settlement, and they stay forever in like yurts.
The closest, and I don't even think that, you know, when you get settlements and you like mush the houses together, I don't even think the yurt type, like the teepee type things, like I think they stay. Like they don't even get seen by that like little.
Oh yeah,
sphere.
they don't. Yeah, yeah. It used to be that these rocks, like you would get resources, like you'd get specific resources from like rocks and trees, and then that just went away at one point. So trees don't really do anything anymore, and you can just break them all.
Oh, in the mobile game, the rocks and the trees give you faith, which you need to like build.
Oh yes, right. Because we just got Power of Prayer, so we don't actually have
now
faith power
you've
yet.
got the Restore Ruin card. This allows you to direct your followers to repair these ruins, which generally speaking will unveil different parts of the land. Now, later on in the game, there are different routes that you can take. Some of these will require either a lot of your resources or a lot of your followers to do. Generally speaking, the more followers you put into this, the faster they'll be discovered. So I always like trying to get a follower to one of these temples as soon as I possibly can, and we'll be talking about that a little later. This is another feature which has been in the game for a long time. I really love the idea that you can use the resources of your followers either to build more, or to expand your population, or you can use them to do things like restore ruin in the world.
And this card unlocks
there's
not just repairing
this
these
really,
beacons, but
like
other things in
definitive
the world
gendering
as well.
in
Some
the
things that
game.
we're actually
The
hidden
pink
beneath the landscape
breeders,
right now.
Oh yeah.
But you'll be able to
Oh, yeah.
repair
blue
anything else with this
builders.
card.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
All right, they built a beacon. So the first Pit of Doom really marks the beginning of the game. Tip, it's slightly north of here, so there's the Pit of Doom. This chunk of the game is tolerable. Like it's still at this point is like, okay, I could see this turning into an actual completed game, but that ends pretty quickly. Oh, we got that chest over there. So, yeah, so faith you need to like manually collect until you unlock the like automatic faith collection sort of. But then automatic faith collection is really just a building that you put down.
I never got even that in my mobile version. Building. What they're saying? Building or children?
Build 'em. Or maybe building. Building. Building.
No, I think they say build them, because I remember in this version, do you get the like special chests that tell you the story from like your god point of view?
Yeah, I've been unlocking a few of those. I haven't bothered to read any of them.
The story.
We just kind of blew past them.
some of the story is really funny, and some of it's obviously like, oh, I see where they like interpreted some religious stuff there. This one butt of all the jokes. There's you as God have named one of the like people Henry, and like Henry is like the butt of a bunch of your experiments of like, oh well, where it's like, oh, they like eating all the, and they should really like eating, and that's better. And so you like a tree, and he's like, oh, he didn't like that one.
Okay, so... Oh, no, wait. That wasn't buried super deep. So every now and then you'll get to a place where a chest is actually buried. So, like, it'll be down on, you know, one of these sand or grass layers, but it's going to be over in these mountains. And so what you'll end up having to do is, like, going all the way over to the coast and digging a, like, long trench through everything. Also, there, we're getting games, premium currency. And we
Okay,
can open
Pit
the
of Doom. This is the first PC exclusive feature, and it unlocks gems. Now, here's the thing. I love, as a designer, the concept of gems. The gems on the PC are very, very different to gems on mobile. Gems on the PC allow you to use your skill to find and collect and hoard gems, and then using those gems on different areas of the game. If you want things to go faster, if you want a building to go faster, you can do that. If you want to give your followers gifts, you can do that. If you want to go through voyages quick with more followers, you can do that. Gems really allow you to use your impatience or your curiosity to mod the game. They're not something to be frightened about. Now, you'll notice on the PC as well, there's no way of buying gems with money. We don't want you to buy with money. You've already spent your money on this game. We want to use your skill as a gamer to collect as many gems as possible. Now, there's two approaches to gems. The first approach is a turtle approach. I am a turtle. I like
This commentary is
stuff and
amazing.
feeling rich. So collecting as many gems as you can, but don't spend them unless you feel you absolutely have to. The second approach is the spendthrift approach, and that means as soon as you get a gem, you spend it. Your average on average, you'll probably only have 4 or 5 gems at any one time, where the turtle will have up to 100 gems. Don't be frightened of these. These are exciting gameplay features. They've been balanced. This is balanced for you. I would warn you, though, if you overspend at the start, you might live to regret it. You're going to get through the game faster than the turtle, but you're going to come to a point where you just wish you had more of those gems.
I think that this needs to become a different
There's
day's
always
terrible
gems
game
to find.
stream.
There's 3 ways of
Just
getting
listening
gems.
to Peter
The
talk
first way
himself
is
about
the Pit of
how
Doom.
he likes to suck his own
Again,
dick.
if you're a vengeful god, just sacrifice your followers. They'll go into the Pit of Doom, and you'll get one, occasionally more than one, a gem. Just try different followers going into the Pit of Doom. There may be different results. That will give you a gem.
God,
But
what is
notice
it?
that your
Shut
followers
up!
will
He's
become
not
very
explaining
unhappy.
this one
It
damn
doesn't seem to have an effect now, but it
Dan,
will
please.
later on.
Dan,
The second
next
way is
week
to
in
do
this
voyages.
game,
You're going to have
please,
voyages
Dan.
later on.
I
These
just
are
want to listen to
directly
Peter
related
suck
to
his
your
own
skill.
dick for a night.
Your
Like,
skill
just, can we make this
protecting
next
Yes!
your
Yes,
followers
we
in a
absolutely
different
can.
way.
Yes!
And the third way is
Thank
treasure
God!
hunting.
I'm so
You can go around
excited.
and find chests which have gems hidden in them. Any or all of these ways are valid ways of getting gems.
Oh, this comment, it's so beautiful, because it's just like, it's just endless apologia for everything that people criticize. It's like, man, you've got these mobile game systems in a game that you're selling for like $50. You know, for an early access game that you were selling for $50. And he's like, look, man, gems are beautiful. Just don't be afraid of gems. Okay. So we have 20 gems. We got Pit of Doom. Okay, let's go to our gem exchange, and I'll show you what you could do with it. Okay, so there you go. Sticker packs. you could buy, and like look at that. So like Frontier Age sticker pack is 50 gems, and you get like 1 gem per followers. 125 for 50,000 belief. Yeah. Yeah. So in my long running game, I was actually just like sacrificing followers by the dozens at like any given time. But I also had like I also had like I think 30 million banked banked faith, because you can eventually just farm it if you leave your thing open. Otherwise, you gotta go around and manually thing. So people got so tired of doing that they did eventually put in a thing that's like, oh, settlements. So it'll take all of the things in a radius and like turn them into one, so that you only collect
One
the
big
belief
thing.
once.
Yeah, I got that, the little farming one.
All right, we gotta find more peer
Can you
commentary.
direct your people like where to build stuff, or can you like, is it still the same as the mobile one where you can just like tap?
We
and then
have the leash.
They're gonna build it like the closest plot.
We should have the leash power, but yeah, you don't really have meaningful control. Okay, let's go look at our stickers.
You've just unlocked the Living
Yes!
Society card. This is an example of, do you waste your stickers on this? Do you, as a god, care about your followers being happy or being friends? Now, we are going to be introducing a lot about happiness. You'll notice on the right-hand side of the screen, there is a happiness bar. You may think, well, who cares? I don't really care about your happiness. Happiness is going to become very important.
Well, who
later
cares?
on.
I don't really care
We'll
about
talk
your
about it when we
happiness.
come to it. But you know, I've played this game without unlocking the Living Society, and okay, my followers are a little bit unhappy, but who cares less? Maybe you don't want to waste those stickers at the moment. Next is the Temple of Doom. This is the first PC exclusive feature that we have, and we'll be talking about that. It's a really exciting feature.
Because we technically
Two of my
unlocked
favorite
that.
comments about this last one. Earthman Dave said if this guy was posting these in a forum, you would skip all of his posts. and then Angus 511 or Angua said, "You may think, well, who cares about this game?"
No, so how many PC exclusive features are there? The temple was the PC exclusive first, but because we unlocked the temple before we clicked on the Living Society card, we got the whole spiel about the temple before the Living Society, because he was just doing all of the developer commentary off the cuff, and so he just rolls into talking about the next thing without any regard for the fact that he's not talking about it right now. Okay, so settle on grass. Wait, do I not? Okay, what do I need to unlock settle on grass? All right. So these first couple are pretty reasonable. Like, you see how it only took like two of those stickers in order to unlock it. You'll get to like farm and civilize, or down here like reign of purity and whatnot, and all of a sudden it'll just be like a hard wall. Like you'll be like, oh man, sweet, I've got 10 stickers. I've got 10 of these 10 building stickers or whatever, stone tools. I've got 10 stone tools, and you'll go and you'll put one on, and it'll just be like the tiniest little sliver of progress. And just be like, what? So like, you
put one on there and it's like 1%. You're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
The last time I got a card, it was like 25 or 50% per sticker. All right, let's not play this too much longer, because we're totally going to play this next week, because I want to make fun of all of his commentary. Okay. So let's do a wrap up.
All right.
Let's say goodnight. Let's hope that by next week, when we play this terrible commentary in the form of a video game, I will try and get it actually working full stream.
I'll see if I can get it working properly, full screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. Oh man, I'm back. I'm like, and this also gives me a chance. This gives me a chance to go do some research and pull out all of my old like posts and stuff, my
Yes,
write-ups on
please.
Goddess, so that I can remind myself of the evolution of it.
Didn't he have like another game that everybody really liked though? Like was it Black and White? Is that
So a lot of
something
people,
it's like similar to this?
yeah. So a lot of people really liked Black and White. I was a huge fan of Populous. Like the first couple Populous games, like Populous 1 and 2, are like really solid. Not just like they're really solid strategy games. That are different from most strategy games in that you don't have a whole lot of direct control, and so you're controlling it like indirectly. It's a lot like it would go on to inform designs like Dwarf Fortress, where it's like, okay, you don't actually control your people. You have to indirectly control them by like manipulating the environment around them or giving them indirect commands, and then waiting for them to do it. And also Fable, which TJ brought up. Fable is another popular. So Molyneux has made decent games. He's made great games. He's made games that people remember very fondly. And he has just gone completely off the deep end. He's always been kind of like this, like wordy and long-winded and like constantly talking about features that are nowhere near implemented in the game. I'm fairly certain, like, I'm really I hope the commentary runs deep into the game, because I want to see his commentary as you're, like, approaching, the later tech, and he's going to be like, it's like, so here's all of the stuff that we have planned for, like, later on, and eventually you're going to, like, go to space, and then you're going to look back at the timeline and be like, Peter left this project, like, he abandoned it, like, 3 months after this was recorded.
So is this like, that's so good. So is this like is it a beta game then? Like you're in like early access,
yeah,
but
this has been in early access for like 5 years. Yeah.
My God, I thought it got released.
I mean, it is. It is.
The reason. So why? So is it abandoned because Peter Mimimi is?
So he left it back in 2015. Like he basically just, he didn't even like formally leave. He just kind of like wandered away and stopped working on it. And people around the office were like, hey, what are we doing? And he's like, I'm working on this new thing. It's going to be really great. And they're like, okay. And so they hired a new guy named Konrad Nizinski to take over lead development and finish it. And then back in mid 2016, Conrad just like up and left because he was getting sick and tired of the stonewalling, and so he was actually only like lead developer for like not even a full year, I think, if I'm remembering the timeline right. Like I think it was like 10 months or so. Also, they split Goddess into like Goddess and Goddess Wars, so the PvP aspect, which I really wish kind of like some of the older stuff was still in there, because there were some interesting ideas, and you actually at a certain point got interesting, like you got Meteor and you got like fun stuff, and it's ridiculous. One of the things that they were actually trying to do, like that it looked like the direction they were going in, but they weren't actually going in, is that for a while this area that we were playing in was actually just the overworld. And then you would progress through the overworld, and you would unlock portals that would take you to, basically other worlds, which would be like, which would have their own sort of progression challenges and would unlock technologies and whatnot. And that was kind of a moment where it was very not well done, but it was one of the things where you're like, okay, if they just kind of like clarify that, if they focus on that, I can see this really sort of coming together into a finished game, but they kept then pushing it back towards being just kind of an infinite play mobile game, and it just got which is completely
Is he the
anathema
guy-
to doing, you know,
Is he the guy that also
direct
made
gameplay.
that game where you made the aliens? Like you made your own alien race?
Spore?
Yeah.
Was that Molyneux or was that Will Wright?
I don't know. I just remember that being a similar one where everybody was like, "Oh my god, this is so cool!" Like you
That was
make
Will
your
Wright.
race from the beginning, and then like see them build societies, and then like it came out, and everyone was like, "This game is trash!" Like it like didn't live up to anything anyone wanted.
Yeah, Spore was Will Wright, who kind of had a similar career arc to Molyneux. What's he up to? What is Will Wright up to? Because Will Wright
Yeah, look at my.
has only had like at least in my memory, he's only had like one major misstep, which was the severe overpromising of Spore. Because Will Wright was like SimCity and all of that, and what's he doing now? Spore. He hasn't done anything. He has been working on Second Life, I guess. He's been on a board of director. He's been on the board of directors of the Linden Lab, the creators of Second Life, for the last like 6 years, and is doing something with robots, I guess. I don't know. It's not really clear what Will Wright is up to right
It
now.
isn't clear what Will Wright is.
Oh wait, here's
Let's
his
be-
Twitter. Wait,
let's
let's
be
see. He hasn't posted on Twitter since 2015.
Well then. All right. Say goodnight to everybody, Dan.
Yeah, so I've got no idea what Will Wright is up to.
Tell everyone to go to bed. It's bedtime.
All right, so I guess a little bit of an early bedtime, but we started a little bit earlier. Shaq Fu, everybody.
Woo!
Was
Don't forget to
it
submit
worth the wait?
Don't forget to submit it to the speed run time.
Yes, I will remember to
Okay.
do that. But Crystal, chat.
Yes.
Shaq
Yep.
Fu. Worth it? Was it worth the hype? Did it live up? Did it?
It was.
Was it worth?
It was the.
Did it live up to the
It was-
hype?
Shut up! It was the perfect game for this week's stream. I will give it all that credit is due.
All right, and I got to remember to take a picture of the new ranking so that everybody knows that Shaq Fu is placed between Bolt and Lost.
Oh God.
It
Yes,
did.
Gotta let the world know.
It did only kind of actually really get fun once we stopped playing as Shaq. But I had fun.
It's true.
I had fun.
It's true.
I had fun.
All right.
I hope.
All right.
I hope
take that
you all.
picture.
I had fun. I hope you all had
Hey,
fun.
we had a good time.
We had a good time. We
had a
also rediscovered our mutual love of
We had
dunking on Peter Molyneux. So next week,
Yes.
it sounds like that's the plan right now. Is we're going to play
so
Goddess and listen. We're going to play through the developer commentary of Goddess.
It's not. We're not playing Goddess. We're playing the developer.
We're playing
commentary,
the developer commentary. So yeah, that's
Which, let's be real, that is expert mode version of Goddess, because you could at any time fall asleep, at fury, just in a rage, blackout somehow. It's gonna be difficult, but we're gonna make it through. We're gonna tough it out.
it's gonna be really good. It's gonna be really good. So I
I'm
look forward to that. This week on Speedrun Learning Curve, we're doing another commentary and evaluation for, I think we're doing 50 Cent Blood on the Sand. So we'll be watching through a 50 Cent Blood on the Sand speed run and doing a critique and evaluation of it as a speed run. So that's Wednesday nights. If you don't normally watch Speedrun Learning Curve, maybe you'll want to come out for that, and it'll be a little bit different than the normal ones. And we hope to see you there. Other than that, thank you everybody for coming out. Have a good night, and don't forget to say good night to your pets.
Yeah, good night.